And you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was funny. You came along and woo, now honey, I've changed my mind. This love is fine. It's just great balls of fire. Kisses, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like I love you should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. I chew my nails down and I twiddle my thumb. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby. It drives me crazy. It's just great balls of fire. Kisses me, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like I love you should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. That you're my nail and I quit on my thumb. Real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby. Drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
I'm fucking that alien. I'm fucking that alien.
Bitch, you graduated like 1970.
I'm fucking that alien.
Thanks for sending me to my grave with AIDS.
I'm fucking that alien.
I hope he gets dick tendonitis is what I hope.
I'm fucking that alien.
I got that blood pressure so high my toes are swollen.
I'm fucking that alien.
You get to jack off in the crowd.
No,
I'm gonna fuck my hand in the crowd, that's for sure.
That would be.
I'm fucking that alien.
Hey, you white piece of shit.
I'm fucking that alien.
Yeah, I got some good drops on my phone. I've been recording a lot of farts lately.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
I want to make a song.
Oh, put the mic up to it.
Put the mic up to it. Let's hear the farts.
Trying to get the volume.
You got a speakerphone option?
Trying, guys.
Okay.
We need to hear these farts.
Aaron called from jail, by the way.
Yeah.
Matt.
Oh, I missed that, huh?
Yeah.
I missed the fact that he was even in jail.
Yeah. There. That's impressive.
That's great.
That's a
We've
great
officially
fart.
become the Howard Stern Show.
Recorded in the pits of Detroit, Michigan. Your ass is listening to Radio Underground. Shit.
Radio Underground, episode 160. We played Great Balls of Fire at the intro, but it's too short of a song to have put on its own, so it kind of doesn't make sense with the title. But anyways, we are Radio Underground. I'm Mike. With me, as always, is Brian and Al.
Yo.
Hi.
How's everybody?
Very well. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Doing great.
That's what we need. Everyone doing great. So, Michigan is not dominating like I wanted.
It's still early.
Anybody could beat those bums.
It's 19-7.
You gotta
There's
run it up.
Still about 3.5 minutes left in the third. They'll score another 6 touchdowns. Blow them out.
Please don't jinx them. Please
run it up.
They're favored by 23. If they do that, that'll be cool.
It's Michigan. They never, hardly ever cover a spread.
No,
that's not what they do.
But if they can win by 3 touchdowns,
I would love it.
It'd be a fantastic.
Right
thing.
now they're up by just 12, but
yeah,
I don't want things tight. I don't want things squeezed like that.
Yeah,
I don't want it fucking a Travis Scott concert in Korea. I want things nice and open.
That shit's fucked.
Yeah.
The whole Korea thing's just fucked. That's the good Korea. What the hell happened, good Korea?
Well, it's so good that everyone wants to be there and not the bad Korea.
I guess so.
Like I said, I didn't even know they celebrate Halloween.
Let's go to this.
Actually,
party.
I think that's more shocking is that we found out that they celebrate Halloween
I had no fucking clue they celebrate.
Well, they do have a lot of transplants. There's a lot of Americans that live there because of work and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of tech companies and different stuff. So
sure,
maybe it kind of carried over from that. I do see in this one video, this girl's dressed like Chun-Li. I'm going to look into that further.
Yeah.
I
seen a white guy climbing his way out of there.
Oh,
you see that when there was a crowd crush happening?
That's because Americans survive.
He's like, I'm going up, adapt and improvise.
Yep.
I'm not staying down here.
It's up to 151 killed so
Damn.
far, and the same amount hurt.
The same amount hurt.
So 151 dead, 150-ish injured.
Oh, so it's up to 151 now?
Yeah.
Well, they said they took a lot of people to the hospital that were critical.
How many feet is 4 meters? Can anybody do the math on that?
A meter is
about 17 feet or something.
I think a meter is like 3-point-something feet.
I'm gonna just Google it because
I think
Google it.
13 feet, 1.48 inches.
I was gonna say I thought it was like 3.
So
there
was it's a 13-foot wide alley, and there was 100,000 people pushing into this alley. That's called a pinch point, people.
So were they running from something? Did something happen?
No, it was just a crowd surge because they're all trying to fucking trick or treat or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
How would they say trick or treat in Korean? Alan, you're the translator.
Trick or treat. Shitty walk, trick or treat.
Yeah. Doesn't get much better than that, folks.
What's up? What's going on, Joseph? Good to see you.
Like Marvin Gaye said, what's going on?
Yeah.
He's also dead.
Right.
This is what you do when you're scared and you see a crowd crush situation. I seen this one. This was sent to me by I seen this in one of our chat things.
Yeah.
This is what you do. This is what you do when bad stuff happens. Right there. That guy's doing.
He's climbing, right?
He's climbing his way out of there.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm motherfucking out.
Okay, the girls are panicking, as I would too.
Yeah.
There he is. There's Whitey.
Yeah.
See him?
Yeah.
He's smart.
Scaling.
But see, he's like, fuck this, I'm out.
Here, let's. Prerogative. I'm out of here.
I am trying to lead by example.
I'm a leader. I'm Tom Brady here.
Yeah, I'm a leader, man. I'm trying to lead by example. I'm trying to get you out of here. If you don't follow me, it's your fault.
Yep.
If your wife don't follow you and leaves you,
I think Tom Brady will be okay.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, she's actually worth more money than him.
Yeah.
I think actually he's now surpassed her barely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to give her, give her that little bit more.
The TB12 and all the different endorsements. But
plus, he's already got a 10-year deal with Fox when he retires for like $275 million.
Yeah. The big thing before when he didn't have all that, because he took pay cuts
to make the Patriots.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
what a sacrifice, because there's no way you got any kind of endorsement money.
It's crazy. They were like a seriously serious power couple, but whatever.
Now the world can get another 2 power couples because they'll hook up with some rando powerful people. And the cabal will keep going.
The cabal, yeah.
Who
are we going to thrust out there?
Clearly, she hasn't been happy for a few years with him about this because he's probably been dragging it out.
I mean, he retired and then unretired in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was the.
But there was they're saying there was problems back even like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Is he doing the thing where he's like, just one more, honey, one more
for what? I think now he's going for the 100,000-yard thing.
This year when he unretired, from all accounts, he just did it.
He didn't talk to her.
No.
Communication's key.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to tell your wife nothing.
Yeah, and so
do what you want.
And I mean, I get like she's been taking care of. She takes care of the household, like
and the kids.
That was the big thing. Was like she's like one of the things that she said to him on multiple occasions is like, you never get to take the kids to school. You never. You're not involved in any of their school stuff because it's all football during that year.
He does in the second semester. Come on, he's on.
Well, why have a wife? What's her job?
Yeah.
What's he got to do?
It's like, hey, you walk the runway. Why don't you walk them kids to school?
Yeah.
Walk to my kitchen.
Can you imagine? I'm sure maybe she's a great cook because she's from South America and stuff. But I can't imagine her in the kitchen like trying to cook up a meal for everybody.
I imagine with their kind of money, that's handled.
I'm sure it's handled
by a team.
Yeah,
and that's not me shitting on them because they're rich. That would be me.
Oh, I would too. Yeah, I'd have chefs, not one. Chefs.
I'd be like, I can't cook for shit, but you guys are gonna take care of me.
Oh man, the Korea thing's not as funny now. It's mostly teenagers and young adults.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
But it's not children.
It's not children. So I didn't say it was as funny.
It's not as funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's not funny at all, but it's the point. But my fear of crowds has been vindicated so many times over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
I hate crowds. I don't want to be in them. And I keep on over and over again being proven right.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't go in a fucking crowd ever for any reason.
You are correct, sir.
That's why I go to like convenience
stores. Thank
you, Ed. You are correct, sir.
God, Phil Hartman did the best.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let's see. I don't even know how to pronounce this dude's name. This Korean dude, the president. He's already visited the site. President.
Oh, thanks, dude.
President Itaewon.
Thanks for showing up.
No. Oh, Itaewon's where it happened. I'm sorry. President Yoon Suk Yeol.
Brother, we have audio again. Good. I'm glad you have audio. That's key.
Did we not have audio before? Was it us?
I don't know. I see the bar going. So we're...
Yeah. Oh, wait.
No, it goes.
It's
not matching our exact voice inflections.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I wanted to bring up that I might have had an involvement in Jerry Lee Lewis's death.
Yeah.
We were talking about him, Dad and Mom and I, the other day, and
you just keep doing it, don't you?
I guess some people like a year ago I did not realize he was still alive. And then we were talking about it. I go, and Dad's like, yeah, how old is he? I go, I think he started real young, so he's probably about 87, and he was, and then he died like 2 days later, tops, man.
Oh.
I don't know. It was not long. It was not that long.
How many
ago.
more musical icons can you kill?
I know.
Coolio.
I know.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
How old do you think his 13-year-old cousin wife is now?
About what, 70?
She'd have to be about 75, yeah.
Oh, is she really? So
yeah, like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Something
He
like
divorced her they weren't even married.
Yeah. So yeah,
Or wait, was there no audio when that video was on? Was it blocking our audio?
No, that video doesn't have audio.
Oh, because when that video was on and I was talking, I was getting no green.
Oh, okay. It's probably shuts it down because it defaults to that.
Yeah.
When I pick it.
Don't ever play a video again.
Okay. So no, we can talk now, and you're gonna get audio. You see?
Audio.
Oh yeah.
We're getting
Audio.
We're getting audio.
Audio.
But what happened is that's what I did wrong.
But Jerry Lee Lewis,
right?
If it wouldn't have been for the whole marrying your cousin, 13-year-old, maybe actually she may have been only 12 when they got married.
Mm-hmm.
May not even been 13, which is just wrong.
Right.
12 is too wrong. 13, I guess you can. No, just kidding.
13.
13's okay. No.
Yeah, by 16 she's an old maid.
Oh yeah,
And but
that really derailed his career because he probably would have been maybe not Elvis in terms of popularity and stuff, but he could have been close.
Very,
very, very, very.
So Joseph, oh yeah, brothers, off topic. I got to ask, what is it like to drive a forklift and audio went out? What is it like to drive a forklift? It's like driving a go-kart.
Yeah.
The go-kart that you can fucking flip a car with.
Yeah. I don't really drive them. I like, I don't want anybody to hear this because I lie and tell every place I work, I tell them I'm afraid of forklifts so I don't have to get a license and drive them because I hate it. And they can't do anything because I tell them I have a severe fear of them.
We don't even have a forklift at work. We just have the power pallet jack.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. I operate both.
I mean, I've driven many forklifts, but it's been a while.
Well, the reason I don't lie about and I end up running the forklift because it shortens my day. Because if I just wait for sometimes so-and-so's out at lunch, he'll be back in 20 minutes. I'm like, do you mind if I get on the high-low? Like, because I don't want to wait. I'm in the middle of Ohio. I want to go.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm going to wait for the guy to get back from lunch. Fuck it.
And it's not like Big 3 where you're like, no, you can't get on that.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are like, no, just go ahead.
Yeah, we have a couple union places that you can't.
Yeah.
But those places, to their credit, always have someone available, so it's not that big of a deal.
I'll tell you what.
Smack
if someone usually says, I tell you what, they're lying. But I'm not lying right now. We had one at one of the first place that I ever really worked, which was the place you picked me up from a few times when my car was on the Fritz, Mike.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We had an electric pallet jack. So we had to plug it in every night and charge it and everything. That was the fastest forklift. It was a forklift, I'm sorry. But it was electric, so it only had back, forward, up and down. No tilt. Actually, it had tilt too, but it didn't have all levers. It had one lever that did everything. That's all it did, was just that. That thing was the fastest forklift I ever drove. I loved it. So we had to go down the alley and somebody's like, we need help. We don't have a forklift down here. Can you come help us? I'm like, yep. Fly down the alley. It was awesome. I love that.
Mario Andretti on that thing.
And when I worked with my dad, they wouldn't let me drive it because I was only 15. But there was basically where you had the forklift over by the mill. You'd have to take it all the way back around these other buildings to do some other stuff. And there was a barn back there with hay and shit. But it was a big, huge looping curve. And Dad's like, hop on. And I'd hop on side, hold on to the rail, and he would floor it all the way around that curve. And it's probably really unsafe because that thing tipped, I'm dead. But
so what?
It would have landed on top of me, literally. I loved it, though. That thing flew, too. Forklifts are a lot of fun. Just don't end up like the lady in Sterling Heights the other day who got killed by the forklift.
Oh, my God.
Remember that guy at Menards got mushed a couple years ago?
They said that she got smashed by it?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, they're not telling you everything, man. I tell you, I started to read that. I'm like, that's at like a high-volume production place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that something happened, and they're
covering it up.
Oh, they're trying. Yeah, for sure.
There's a place I go to on my way to work called Iroquois Industries.
Oh, yeah. I know them.
And I see ambulance going in and out of that. Someone is always getting fucked up,
isn't it?
Once a week, I used to see one. When I used to drive to down 10 Mile.
Are they putting their hands in the press? What are these guys doing?
It's not.
I got to get out of this place.
That kind of job, man.
I don't want to work.
That kind of job, if they don't have the right guards in place,
yeah,
you can easily get hurt.
You're absolutely right, though, because when I used to I would go down Groesbeck to 10 Mile and I'd take that over to work when I was working over there. Every single week, I would see an ambulance come out of that place. Every single week.
Someone gets sucked into a lathe.
Something. Always something going on there.
Yeah.
It's not a safe place.
People
getting scalped.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Because of the name of the company.
Yeah.
That was my joke.
I got, a couple squaws to sleep with while you're in there.
Get it to Iroquois.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not safe.
Go blue. So we agree with Megatron on something.
Megatron's combined. Fuck you.
Yeah, go blue though.
Go blue though. Yes.
Looks like they're starting to pull away a little bit. But anybody can run
22 to 7
anybody could run it up on them bums.
And Michigan has the ball.
Do you know who else is Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin?
Swaggart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember him. I watched a sermon at my grandma's with him.
I didn't know that he was married that long to that 13-year-old cousin.
How long was it?
Like 12 years, and they had 2 kids.
I had no fucking idea because he was still married when he married her. I thought
but it was because the divorce wasn't final. So all he did was remarry. That happened to him twice. His first wife, he divorced, and he was still married when he married the other one.
Yeah,
and because it wasn't finalized yet, and then but when he married the cousin, he had to remarry her like I don't know so many days later.
You know,
he was married 7 times.
Swaggart was actually a really good fucking like a really good keyboard and fucking organ player.
Well, at one time, Jerry Lee Lewis was going to be a preacher.
Yeah.
And then there was some interview years ago where they were talking about his religious beliefs, and he's talking about the Bible, and he goes, "It doesn't say anything about religion in the Bible." He's like, "You've been sanctified." He's like, "Have you been sanctified?" He was doing this guy, and he goes, "See, I'm a good preacher."
I love driving forks in GTA 5. They're sick. Well, get a job. Get a job as a forklift operator.
Yeah, man.
They say if you don't mind your job, you'd never work a day in your life.
Yeah, I mean, I like my job. So now,
yeah, I like my job.
Yeah, they're not expecting me to do anything else. It's what I've
you
always
haven't talked
done.
about the new place. You are digging it.
Yeah. It's clean. They're not. There's no pressure to get things done like super fast. It's like they'd rather have quality parts. Thank God.
Oh, now the other guy's back.
The Silverdome's biggest glory hole. He's back.
So the Michigan defense isn't very good. I mean, as of right now, they've given up 7 points. It is Michigan State, though.
Now, there should be no points.
They only gave up 14 points to Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say they're bad.
Michigan 28-7.
What else have they?
Okay, they're pulling away with it. Just
But how many? I mean, they haven't really given up anything to anybody, really. Oh well, Maryland, right? Maryland was a pretty.
Even Maryland, it wasn't a high scoring game, though, was it?
No, somebody they gave up some points to.
No interceptions, no INTs,
no sacks.
No sacks.
I mean, yeah,
no
but
ints.
I guess we don't look at it that way.
Yeah, that's you're a stat whore.
They gave up 10 to Indiana, 14 to Iowa, 27 to Maryland. That's
the most right there.
Yeah.
And I mean, and that's almost 4 touchdowns. It's 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals, but that really, and their defense is pretty good considering how many players from their defense left last year. How many? I mean, wasn't there like 6?
Yeah.
Or 7?
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm almost positive it was 6. They lost like a big part of their offensive line.
This is what, game 8?
Yeah.
They've given up 92 points so far.
Yeah, that's
in
not bad.
8 games, and they've
That's
scored.
That's
they've
averaging
scored about 600.
That's averaging 11.5 points a game. They're giving up.
Yeah,
that's pretty good, man.
But I mean, if you're going for the,
because I mean, even Ohio State's given up way more than that. Look at they've given up some serious points in some of their games.
If you're looking at the glamour stats like interceptions and sacks, I guess, but they're stopping people.
But there's a lot of young players. There's a lot of young players on this team.
Did you hear that they have like 14 people that are the kids of former NFL players? They got so many people on their team that are the kids of former NFL players.
Wow. So the genetics are there.
I mean, I disagree with your take on the D not being good.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I disagree.
I disagree completely.
They're not getting a lot of sacks. They're not, but they're stopping people a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's no interceptions. You're right. I'll give you that. But whatever.
It ain't about the flash and the flare.
Here's what matters
W's.
most in a college football season. You have more points for than you do points against, or the opposite. You've scored more points for, and you've given up less points against.
Ohio State's given up 135.
Michigan's given up 92 points all year, as of right now, the second.
But Ohio State's scoring like over 40 every single game now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, except for the first game.
Oh, okay.
21 in the first game, then 45, 77, 52, 90, 49.
Yeah. No,
49.
I told you guys earlier I hate Ohio State,
but they're fucking.
They're good.
They are. Fuck off. I hate them.
I do. I fucking hate them.
I don't care if you agree, you jabroni.
I could have made everything bigger for you guys. Sorry.
What is this, 2003? You jabroni.
Yeah. Thank you, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess, they were better last year.
Well, yeah.
But they had a lot of guys that were already. This is a pretty young team on that side of the
That's
ball.
what I mean.
With a new defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the defensive coordinator they had last year was only 1 year, right? The McDonald, he was only 1 year. Yeah. But they were all like seniors and juniors, So I mean, I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's a young defense.
Next
year it's gonna be.
All
good
I know is we keep winning. We're ranked number 4. We're gonna probably stay there again this week.
You don't want me to talk about video games because I don't know shit about video games anymore.
Talk about video games.
I mean, unless you're.
So he just doesn't want to hear me. He doesn't want to hear my voice.
He's taking an insult at you.
He doesn't want to hear my voice. That's why, because he knows that if you talk about video games, I just go silent because I don't know what the hell's going on.
I mean, I don't know a lot.
But you guys know more than I do.
That's true. I don't play shit.
It's what I do.
I played some Mario Kart.
You just don't want to hear my voice.
I'm just trying to fucking insult you.
I mean, playing with actually, I guess if you're playing Mario Kart, it would be like you're trying to win. Whereas if you just always win, then it's not really playing anymore, is it? No one can beat me, so I don't really play.
Bless you too.
More Mike, less you two assholes.
Mike, talk some more. Let's talk about Jerry Lee Lewis and the incest.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
My favorite part of that movie.
She's played by Winona Ryder.
Played by Winona Ryder, and actually, that was what I was getting to. Was the part where she rides him in the movie.
She's like, I love when that music makes me want to do this.
And she gets into it, and she's just.
I never watched that movie. I can't believe I never watched that.
You don't move like no virgin.
Yeah, she just started feeling it real good.
That's Dennis Quaid.
Dennis
right?
Quaid.
Yeah, I should probably watch that.
It's quite a degenerate story, really.
Oh, it really is
amazing.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. But she starts really getting into it, and she's really gyrating and stuff, and he's weirded out because she naturally knows what she's doing, and he automatically just thinks she's not.
I wanted you to lay there.
She wasn't pure.
I wanted you to lay there and cry.
Yeah,
like you're supposed to.
That's apparently what he wanted, but I mean, if you get somebody who's a natural like that, then what the hell are you complaining about?
I think old Scylla was pretty young when Elvis got his meat hooks onto her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they didn't do it till she was legal and married, though.
When Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin wife divorced him, she cited adultery and some other shit. Said that he forced her. There's a whole bunch of fucking bad shit that he made her do.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's pretty bad.
Yep.
But the good thing is he made up for it by I can't think
by making good music.
He made
he basically lost his career. I mean, because that whole thing, when he went to Britain and stuff, he didn't have much of a career after that until he started doing country music. And
he went to Ireland. They said it was to run away from the IRS, but
yeah, well,
I don't know.
He didn't have much money anyways. I mean, his income dropped from a lot of money to the next year $0. Yeah.
You run from the IRS and into the IRA.
That's what you do.
It's a thing.
It's a natural progression of things.
So yeah.
His music's great though.
I don't really have much. I only have one video game to talk about real quick.
Oh God,
and that's it.
Let's talk about it.
And so what happened?
Let's get Alan out of this conversation.
Yeah. So what happened was I was playing on the Switch a lot, and I still do.
Yeah.
I switched to the Switch mostly. But then that game, Kingdoms of Amalur, which I have on both systems.
Yeah.
It got to where the fights and were getting down to 12 and 13 frames a second on the Switch.
Oh no!
I got this on the Xbox. I'm gonna go, and it's all the colors are so bright and beautiful. Yeah. I'm like, this is where I'm gonna play this.
Yeah,
I'll play Mario on the Switch.
That kind of game. I mean, the Switch is good for Mario and Mario Kart and certain things.
I love it, but yeah, right.
It's not made for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you get, and I bought Borderlands, the 1, 2, and Borderlands 1, 2. It's called the Legendary Collection or some shit. It's a special, and I have those, and it actually runs fairly decent, but compared to my Xbox,
it's nothing.
But it's good to have in case of a power outage. I can still play games.
Yeah, no, it's a good backup. I know that, but that Kingdom of Amalur, that's been around for a while. Because I remember,
that's the Kurt Schilling kind of shady investment company.
Oh, was
he
it?
got in a bunch of trouble. Well, he didn't get in a bunch of trouble, but he almost did. Him, he had a bunch of people that helped make but I think it was like Elder Scrolls games and Fallout, plus Todd McFarlane.
Oh,
And a bunch of different people put in it, and it's actually a really, really good game.
Yeah,
but it just didn't take off. The whole thing fell apart.
No, I remember, God, because I was still working in like Rochester, so it was like 2015 or 16. No, it might have been before that even.
The game's older than that even.
Yeah, it was before that because it was probably 2013 or 14. One of the kids I work with, I call him a kid. He's almost 30 now. No, he's not.
He's a youngster.
25 now. Drake. He used to play it all the time. I'm like, and I downloaded a demo. I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. But I never let him know that because I don't want him to be right.
Yeah.
Like, you're wrong. It's terrible.
Who's the kid that only played in N64? Was
AJ.
AJ, he was the one? Okay.
Yeah, and he still watched like his Miyazaki, not video game Miyazaki, but anime Miyazaki.
Oh, okay.
He would watch all of them on VHS. Yeah, because he still had them on VHS from when they first came out. He did a lot of stuff youngsters didn't do back then. He was different. Good guy.
But by the way, I'm playing Re-Reckoning, not the original one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm playing Re-Reckoning.
Which is different.
It's just remastered and it's a little bit smoother.
Good. Smooth. All smooth up in you.
Okay. That's all I got for video games.
I have more. That's way more video game stuff than I would have.
Well, Mr. Silverdome's biggest glory hole.
Yeah.
You shut me up for a few minutes.
Very few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that Jerry Lee Lewis got arrested at Graceland for bringing a gun there and he was going to shoot at Elvis?
As he should.
Yeah, because he talked to him and he wanted him to Elvis wanted him to come visit. And he said he couldn't because he was trying to get his dad out of jail for DUI.
Mm-hmm.
And then
was he actually arrested somebody for DUI?
Then he was out at a bar drinking champagne and somebody gave him a gun. He goes, "Oh yeah, Elvis told me to come by. See ya." And he jumped in the car and tore off.
That was it.
And then apparently he had a gun and was waving it around, acting all drunk and foolish, and
as happens,
acting a fool.
Yeah, you know.
That'd been fun.
Well, they said that he may have. There was talk that he might have actually killed his fifth wife.
Yeah, I remember that.
His fourth wife drowned in a pool just before the divorce proceedings.
So he killed her too. Then
that was at her friend's house. He had a kid that he had like 2 or 6 of his kids. Like 2 of them, one drowned when he was like 3 years old. The other one died in some kind of when his Jeep rolled over or something. He was like 19 or something. But
yeah, that's I wanted to
get some shit going on.
Speaking of killing spouses,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to tell Brian's might remember the guy.
Wait. Speaking of killing spouses, Brian.
I swear to God, my wife's alive.
Brian might remember this person.
Yeah.
You remember when I was listening to Carl from Who Are These Podcasts again?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to him in a while. And he was talking about a guy named Podcast Hitman. And he was someone that kind of was in contact with us a little bit. His name was Matt Lewinsky. And he was on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
And he was a local, like he did wrestling, wrestling podcast. Well, I found out something interesting about Matt.
Oh, no.
Why he went away. I'm like, he used to kind of, not all the time, but he would like DM me and, see what's going on with the show. He's a nice guy, or seemed nice.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess he's in prison.
Oh, no.
Because he killed his girlfriend. He strangled her. And she was like decomposing in his basement for like 8 months.
Okay. Whoa, wait. This
So-
one in Clinton Township, was it?
Yeah.
Like he was cutting pieces off of her body and stuff. It's the one I'm thinking of.
He let her just decompose in there for.
Oh, I gotta look that up, man.
Yeah.
And so anyways,
related to Monica?
That's what I was gonna say too.
So he I had no idea that this happened. No clue. And he was like a local guy and a podcaster, and he was kind of, I wouldn't say friends with us, but I talked to him a few times.
Dude,
dude.
That was him.
Look,
he was cutting
gruesome details.
He's cutting like pieces of skin off of her and shit.
Mutilating. Yeah, dude.
So yeah,
I never put that together because I described that one of the ladies I work with lives around the corner from him.
So that's the guy that's the guy that was the podcast hitman. He responded to us.
He was cutting like pieces of skin off of her, and they don't know why. They still can't figure out why.
I don't know, dude. It's
holy
fucked up.
shit. That's messed up.
Yeah.
It's just at like 18 and a half in Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
not. Oh my God. That's funny as fuck. It's not funny.
No.
But that's ironic
Yeah.
because I was like when I read that.
This is for you, Matt. You went through with it. We joke about it.
We thought you were joking.
This is catchy. What is this?
You know his real name's not Matt.
That's not.
It's Gerard.
What?
Swear to God, Gerard.
Gerard.
Will you listen to my podcast?
Please stay a while. I promise I won't keep you long. I'll keep you forever.
Dead skin mask. Well, that's really unfortunate about his woman, though.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why he didn't promote our podcast too much for us.
That's why he kind of went away. I was like, I wonder why he quit talking to me.
That is messed up.
Wow. Holy shit.
Because I started talking to a lady at work about it, and she's like, there's a bunch of cops on my way to work at this complex. I'm like, it's because of this. And I had no idea that we'd actually talk with the guy.
So when they entered the basement, they testified that human remains could be seen on the floor through the doorway. He described it as nude, face down, lying flat, with arms apart and the head turned to one side. Wow, dude.
And he contributed to Who Are These podcasts and stuff, and he was kind of, I wouldn't say a regular part of the show, but he was on there occasionally, and we roasted John Melendez, Stuttering John, and that's when he started following us. And he was like, he goes, I lost a bunch of weight. Tell me kind of like he lost a bunch of weight and got healthier. Well, now I know how he lost the weight.
Oh, dude, it was his sister that discovered her remains.
It was his sister. I knew that. So a large portion of the flesh of the back from the base of the neck across the shoulders and around the torso all the way down to just above the buttocks area has been removed.
Dude, he was
and you could see
it.
the internal organs.
Dude,
they still to this day have not said what he did with that skin.
Dude, he was eating it.
Now that you
Dude,
he was fucking making chicharrones out of her fucking skin, man.
Now, Matt, you were a podcaster and you were trying to grow. You could have done a true crime thing about yourself.
Yeah. Dude.
It would have been the biggest thing ever.
Really missed opportunity here for him. Not us, him.
Yeah, but not us. Yeah. So that's messed up.
Oh my God.
I thought I would ick you guys out.
So, when I saw, when you posted, when you sent us the talking points of the night, I'm like, okay, what? Podcast Hitman. I'm like, okay.
I had no idea where you're going to be talking.
I had no idea where you're
going. My good buddy, Matt.
He is the podcast hitman, literally.
Yeah, when you said podcast hitman horrific story, I'm like, okay.
I imagine someone that looked like Bret Hart.
Yeah, he went through with it. A lot of people don't.
Fucking shit.
They just take the nagging. He did not take the nagging. He went through. So yeah, it's messed up.
That's so messed up.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I wonder why he stopped posting back in the day.
I was wondering what happened to him. Man.
I mean, not really, but
Are you okay? No, not at all.
No. Did you guys hear about any murders lately? Well, that was me.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I talked to him directly a couple times. I was trying to find the.
I talked to him. On your own account. I saw it, but he also
fucking A. Messed up. Thanks for telling me about that. Now I'm all freaked out.
Yeah, he was trying to kill you, Brian. He picked you out.
Yeah. He kept on sending messages like, "You can be just like me." He's grooming me.
Do you want to do a show? Do you want to collab with me, Brian?
That's messed up.
Yeah.
You too can kill your girlfriend and leave her down in the basement.
Collab with me, guys.
I noticed you were drinking Diet Coke.
Yeah, not alcohol.
Is that due to the previous episode?
Yeah, my that hangover was so bad that I reevaluated my whole life. That was fucking awful.
We did a 5-hour podcast as well. So.
A marathon session.
I tried to piece together clips because I was like, 5 hours, we're going to have something decent.
Mm-hmm.
I was so drunk, I couldn't even make out. I was listening. We always joke we don't like the sound of our own voice.
Yeah.
But it had nothing to do with the sound. I can get through it to piece stuff together. But I was like, you guys were talking about legit stuff, and I was just jumping. So anyways,
yeah.
I hate women. I was just like not making any sense to the conversation at all. And I just randomly saying retarded shit that didn't fit.
I didn't notice.
Yeah. So
man.
the second especially the second part, because I have it broken in 2 parts on the on the podcast audio end. I'm like, all right, I can't listen to this.
When Stone showed up at like 12:30, I'm thinking, well, he showed up kind of late. There's no way we're gonna have anything to talk about. It was like 2.5 hours.
It wasn't
later.
He ended up leaving before we stopped.
Dude, it wasn't even 12:30. It was like 12:45. I looked. I'm like, dude, there's like 15 minutes left of the show, and then we're like, we're going into extra innings. I'm like, all right, here we go.
We're deep into extra innings.
I got up at like 8 o'clock the next
morning.
morning. My wife's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Well, I had to get up because I was going to church.
I actually ended up getting up about 9 o'clock, but I was like, "Yeah, let's go do stuff."
Did you end up going?
I did go to church.
Good.
It was pretty good. I mean, it's like a non-denominational church. It was not like the dude wasn't like just sitting there condemning from the Bible, you know, like
that's the only fun part.
Like I so remember, you know,
it's the only reason
he was pretty cool. He had some stories to tell, and you know,
is he a recovering addict?
No.
It seems like in the non-denominational churches, you get a lot more of that, where the preachers.
Oh, really? I don't know.
To me, it seems like.
Yeah, I don't.
A chat overlay option.
I don't know. He's definitely a younger guy. I mean, I gotta say he's probably at least.
There we go.
Probably 10 years younger than me.
Since we're going to the one camera.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there, and then they jammed out a little. I mean,
they have a killer sound system, right?
They had a pretty good sound system, but their drummer, could play like in Blink 182.
Really?
I'm not joking. He was that good. He was killing it. I mean, the rest of them were kind of just jamming along, but he was like on his own.
He's like Travis Barker, good.
Dude. He was on his own, like. I'm like, yeah, I go, that drummer, and I mean, noticed it immediately. I'm like, you know, I don't notice drummers that much as I do like guitar players.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm like, I go, that drummer is spot on, man. We were walking out, and I go, yeah, that drummer killed. She goes, yeah, they're really good. I go, no, that drummer killed.
He's sick.
I'm like, that dude could be in like Blink 182 right now, man. You know, if Travis gets hurt and they need to fill in, that guy right there.
Yep.
And he was on this, like they had you know, video on him. They had screens up, and he's like, he's just going, man. I'm like, little drum set. I was like, yeah, dude, this guy's badass.
Did the drummer what?
Did the drummer?
I can't read it. Did the drummer play "Sharp Dressed Man" by ZZ Top?
Yeah, that guy.
No.
I got the chat overlay for the viewers can read the.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can see it down there. So
let me get rid of this graphic. We don't. Need
no, he did not. But
we don't. Need
but anyway, you know, it was good. It wasn't like
there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was. You know, I haven't been to church in so long, but no, it was good. I told her, I said, you know, I'm not gonna make it a weekly thing, but I'd go back with her again.
Maybe monthly.
Cool.
You know,
maybe.
Well, like I mean, like
quarterly.
You know, her husband's on call on every other Sunday, so a lot of times he doesn't get to go with her. You know, and she wanted to go, and I said, yeah, I'll go with you. No problem. You know, and I had a good time. And then we talked for a while afterward. We hung out at the house for a little while, and you know,
sweet.
Like I mean, you know, like. We mentor each other. She's like my baby sister, and I love her to death. I mean, I like family. You know, I mean, we bonded immediately, and I was a drunk when I met her, and we bonded then. You know, so
did you meet her before rehab?
Yeah, I was a drunk. Yeah, when I met her.
Okay, it wasn't after everything.
No, I've known her about 4.5 years, maybe closer to 5. Yeah, I was seeing this girl Nicole, and Nicole was going to AA with her dad, and that's how she met Lindsay. And then Lindsay came over, and Lindsay was this crazy fun person without alcohol. And I'm like, oh, she's cool as hell. And then I started seeing her at bars because she liked to go to bars and do karaoke. But she would just
sober?
she'd drink Red Bull.
Yeah. Well, I told you.
She would like suck down Red Bulls.
I told you guys I'm the biggest Uncle Tom when it comes to alcohol. If I'm not drinking, I can't be around drunk people.
Yeah.
I just cannot.
Yeah.
It's really hard on me. But kind of on topic, like we were talking about my hangover. It was so bad that my mom, we always got to check her vitals when she's at the house.
Yeah.
And I checked my resting heart rate just to see, because my heart feels like it's wiggling. It doesn't feel so great.
Wiggling.
Like
you know, the wiggling. Yeah, like
I know what you mean, yeah.
And because I was dehydrated and everything, my resting pulse was like 123. Just that heart was just working. I go, I got to get some water in me right now.
Yeah.
And I never threw up or anything, but I was like, this hangover is so bad that I need to be studied. I want to know what the hell I did to myself.
Right.
It was awful. And my head hurt.
On a quick note, Coca-Cola Company, if you're looking for a sponsorship deal, right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Diet Coke.
Oh, for sure.
Do it.
Yeah.
Coke is it.
So I was like,
as the kids say.
I'm not going to bullshit and say, I'm never drinking again, but I'm going to take a couple weeks off. That's for sure. That was awful.
Right.
I don't want to ever put myself through that.
I guess I didn't realize you drank that much.
I had an 18 pack.
Yeah.
Plus a 6-pack of Rolling Rock.
Oh, he was killing them. Are you kidding me? Every time.
No, the Rolling Rocks, I remember.
He probably peed 10 times in that fucking show. If you pee that many times, you're putting beers down.
And what Matt came over and had like 3.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
18 plus, says it was a case total. I drank 21 beers or something.
Wow. Yeah.
And I felt like fucking
Because,
death.
I mean, like, it was like about an hour and a half into the show, you got up. And then, it was like 20 minutes
you broke
every
the
time.
seal.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. It was like clockwork over.
That's the thing with that cheap beer, it goes right through you.
Oh, yeah.
It was fucking horrific.
Oh, yeah.
But that's I'm getting a little old. It's not fun to do it to yourself like that.
No, it's a little too much.
It's a little overkill.
Yeah.
So that's something. Well, I mean, Ryan was in town. But he did a much more sane, like 6 or 7 beers.
Right.
Yeah.
Not 21.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I stayed up till about 4 or 5, just sitting here. And I think I was already done for like an hour, but I just sat here like kind of web browsing, watching shit on the TV. And I was like, I never like lost my memory of anything, but I don't know. I don't want to do that to myself for a long time. That was fucked up.
Gentlemen, would you like to know what the theme song of your life is based on your zodiac sign?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right.
I'm a Virgo.
Brian. Okay, Mike's a Virgo.
Yeah.
Let's see what Mike is. There's a gem. Nope. That's nope. Virgo. Truth Hurts by Lizzo.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't know that one.
She plays the flute.
It was similar weight.
Oh, is that the one she plays the flute in?
Lizzo, she's
and they
from
let her
Detroit.
play that like 3,000-year-old flute or some shit. That
I
skin flute. No, they let her play some that's in the Smithsonian. They let her play it on stage.
Oh, I
like
know,
recently, it was like it's like 300 years old or something like that. Okay, okay. Brian is a Libra.
Libra.
Oh, this one's beautiful.
Oh no.
Your theme song for your life is "I Want It That Way" by the Backstreet Boys.
It's true. I do want it that way. That makes sense.
And mine,
At least I heard of that one.
and mine is awesome because one of the people in this group I share a birthday with.
Oh,
and it's "No Scrubs" by TLC.
There you go.
I don't want no scrubs. Scrubs ain't so.
I love Scrubs.
I can't get no love from me.
I think Scrubs are hot.
Yeah.
I think there's.
Well, I like to take the scrubs off.
Where she freaking set Andre Rison's house on fire?
Yeah.
Crazy
well,
bitch.
she's not the one that I share the birthday with.
Yeah.
I share it with T-Boz.
T-Boz, the one with sickle cell.
Yeah. So I don't want no
Crazy
scrubs. I want them on the floor. I want the scrubs on the floor.
Pretty sure that Virgo is ass and titty. No,
Ass and titties.
Well, we can change it.
change it to DJ
Yeah.
Valentino.
Yeah.
It's
It's got all of them. I don't even know some of these, but like
Truth
that.
Hurts is an okay song by Lizzo.
Okay.
She's sassy lady.
Scorpio is Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
Oh,
Soak Up the Sun by Sheryl Crow is a Sagittarius.
who the fuck made this list?
I have no idea.
I don't like this anymore. I'm making my own.
Aquarius. I don't know that.
Is there anybody
one either.
that-
Peace. Pisces is the only one that's like a 70s. It's Dreams by Fleetwood Mac.
I guess it's okay to look at it's okay to look at your horoscope, but to actually judge people, there are people that are way into it. Usually, they're women. Oh,
Yeah,
you're a
yeah.
Virgo. I can't be getting with no Virgo because I'm this.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're like,
Well, the
what?
fact that you said that makes me think
Gemini
I
is
don't know
Wannabe
you.
by Spice Girls.
I wish I was a Gemini.
Damn,
Then.
I should, man.
How about the best karaoke song for each zodiac sign?
Ooh.
That intrigues us, right?
Yes.
What do you get, Al?
I am a Taurus.
Love Fool by the Cardigans.
Really?
Pull over.
That's horrible. I like Cardigans, not the band, but I like Cardigans.
Craig and Michael here share one, right? Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
That Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain.
Oh my god!
I want to. Why don't we start a punk band
Fuck
called
this list? I ain't read mine.
Let's
Fuck
start
that
a
shit.
punk band called Thin Lizzo.
Thin Lizzo. She will cancel you immediately.
Yeah, she's bigger than me.
Oh,
she's a big old girl.
She's bigger.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'd like to try it just to see.
Me too.
Why not?
This one says yours is a work from home by
There was
Fifth
like
Harmony.
there's like a commercial or something where she's like sitting in a bathtub. I'm like, damn man, that bathtub to make that pretty good size.
Well, it'd be a weird matchup with me and her. We both got all this.
Oh, I'd
I'd
be like DJ Qualls. This is romping on that shit.
Turn over on your side.
You fit right in there, big boy.
They make a fucking list for everything, don't they?
Put a pillow under your butt or something. I gotta get.
Yeah.
Something's gonna.
You fit perfect.
This one's intriguing. You guys want to hear this one? Songs to make out to according to your zodiac sign. Taurus. Slow Dancing in the Dark by Joji. What the fuck is
Who the fuck is what?
Oh no.
Never heard that shit in my life.
I ain't never heard that song ever. But that's yours, Al. It's all right.
Okay. All right.
Mike's is Thinking About You by Frank Ocean. I've heard that once.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I thought it'd be London Beat.
Mine is Fade Into You by Mazzy Star.
I would rather have Thinking About You by London Beat. That's what I want.
I've been thinking about you.
So we watch some of the what I call the cheap video channels because if you have free TV, you can go to some of these. They have like a bunch of video channels on the digitalness.
Oh, you mean like on the live TV, but it's
they got like the Vivo channels, like 80s, 90s, and the loop. And the one was playing loop 80s, and the Bronski Beat video came on. And
Small Town Boy.
Elizabeth's sitting there. I'm like, this is that hilarious video where they beat him up because he's gay, and he gets disowned by his family because he's gay. It's great. It wasn't though.
He had a family that cared about him.
Well, now, so that
all he had to do was not be gay. I mean, come on,
suppress it.
Now we can segue into since we were talking about like some boy band stuff and pop music.
Yeah,
Jonathan Knight.
Yeah,
he's gay also.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
He's
so who's the woman on the show? Is that like
that's a helper lady?
Oh, okay.
But my mom she watches all the fat people shows.
Yeah,
600-Pound Life, 1,000-Pound Sisters, and then I started noticing the show. I'm like, this is a non-fat show. Like, who are these people? And she's like, oh, that's Jonathan from New Kids on the Block, and it's Farmhouse something.
Yeah, it's a newer show.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. And he renovates these like 300-400-year-old farmhouses because they get torn down, and he couldn't like
in the New England area.
Yeah, and he thought it was like, well, this is like original colony people and tearing down their fucking house.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's actually not a bad show.
I'll probably check it out. That sounds cool.
And because it's just cool to see these homes.
Right.
You know? Right. I don't know. Maybe I'm gay too.
I like watching some of those. I like watching some of those. They had one with Balky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he never really renovated a house. Every show I watched, all he did was accumulate things and stuff them in the house he owned.
Oh, really?
That's all I ever saw. I never saw any real renovation.
Huh.
Like he had like 4 houses that were like, he was like, he would go and pick stuff up.
Farmhouse Fixer. If you're going to talk about my favorite show, you get the name right.
Farmhouse Fixer, yeah.
That's what Craig said.
Yeah, that's the name of it. But his husband's on it somewhat. Not all the time, but that girl.
I knew one of them was
his right-hand woman.
I knew one of the new kids was gay, but I didn't remember which one. So that's the brother.
That's the Jordan Knight brother.
Yeah, Jordan and him are brothers.
Yeah, Jordan ain't gay.
No.
John is.
John's gay.
But John, all I remember about John is when he was one of the first people that I was like mainstream that talked about like having panic attacks and he couldn't be on stage. Like, hey, I got that too. And I kind of bonded with him, man.
I see. No, that's cool.
But then I didn't know he was gay.
So
Craig,
that makes you gay though.
Yeah.
Farmhouse Fixer.
So Craig's favorite show, huh?
What's it on?
His
is it
favorite
on TLC
news
or some
show?
shit? Or HGTV?
What
channel is it on?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's on one of those.
Craig, what channel's
I'm
it
the
on?
worst at getting information.
They play commercials for it on other channels, so you know.
So I just go.
Like I watch Food Network because, like, you know, I watch like Fridays. I don't know why this has become my obsession since I've been on day shift.
Craig says.
Thank you, sir.
Since I've been on day shift, since I've been done with working nights, I have. It's my obsession on Fridays when I get off work that I watch.
You changed to Discovery.
Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives is a marathon from like 4 o'clock till like midnight, and I watch them.
I've seen so many of those that show. I've watched so many episodes of it.
That guy's on all kinds of different shows.
Oh
now.
yeah, but
Dude,
Diners,
they all
I love
hate
that
him.
show.
Like Anthony Bourdain hated him. All these other people hate him because they're real chefs. But the dude's entertaining and he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Just because he wears stupid shirts and has a stupid hair.
Well, you know, on top of
You
it,
know that
like
Anthony
that
Bourdain
dude
hated himself.
Yeah, apparently.
You know, on top of it, though, like dude, that dude is like no joke. He seriously helps people get.
Yeah,
he gives a lot of money away, but also he does a lot of charity stuff, and he helps people like with schools, with schooling and stuff. And
he just remodeled a house for the little people on TLC.
See, there you
Wait,
go.
you're talking about Jonathan Knight still, or Gordon, or Guy Fieri?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's probably John.
I'm pretty sure it's John.
Yeah, it's pretty much. But yeah, so like I don't know why, but my new obsession, because like he did one at a place in Utah that was literally at the end of my block.
Yeah.
The burger bar, but we couldn't get near the fucking place.
We'll see.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then every now and then on the Farmhouse Fixer,
yeah,
John will be like, I got to go play Rockstar for a little while. I'll be back. Because he isn't really, he reluctantly goes, but he goes because it's the only way, you know, they make money, and he goes see his brother and his friends. But he doesn't want to be a rock star, but it's, he's like, well, if the band ain't the band without me, and he kind of just goes and does it.
Yeah,
they only tour like 3 or 4 months a year.
Dude, the thing is they get paid so fat to do it now.
Yeah.
It's like
the
really
new
hard.
kids are making more money now doing those tours than they did when they originally were out.
Dude, it is so hard for these. How it's like, all right, Motley Crue retires. How do you say no to like $1 billion?
Can't,
because that's what they're basically going to make for touring for like 4 years. They're going to make like a
not Mick Mars anymore. He's not going on tour anymore.
Oh no,
he's had a bone eating disease
he's
since
got
the 80s.
He's got ankylosing spondylitis.
Yeah,
which is what I thought I had, but then my doctor's like, stop being hypochondriac.
That's fucked up bones.
Years ago,
yeah.
years ago, ABBA was offered $1 billion to put out an album and go on a world tour.
Yeah,
like just like 3 or 4 year, 5 year world tour or something over and over again. They said no, and they retired. They did it on their terms. Now they're putting an album out. And they're going on tour. You know why? Because they're probably getting paid $3 billion.
Yeah.
And there's just this, you know, everybody has their price, and you know.
Look up Shane Torres' bid on Guy Fieri, YouTube it, funniest comedy bit ever. We'll check that out later.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he's definitely kind of a goof, but I don't know.
That's
like,
part of his shtick, but he's an actual
yeah.
chef. These people act like he doesn't know what he's talking about.
He went to fucking school and shit, and yes, and I mean, he's, you know, like, why do you have to go to school to be a chef?
You don't.
But
he did, and now he actually saved the culinary program at UNLV.
Exactly.
Himself.
And he's helped people, like, you know, when he was a kid, he had a pretzel cart.
Yeah.
And so now he has this thing where he helps people get pretzel carts, and they do charities with it and stuff. Like he does like a lot of cool shit. But I mean, regardless, I just I'm obsessed with the show, and it's like my Friday.
And also he does a lot of stuff for the troops.
Yeah. How pathetic though is like my Fridays that's from 4 to 12. I watch Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
I don't do anything fun either.
No,
don't worry about it.
It's not even about fun. I don't get up from my fucking recliner for 8 hours.
You're gonna get blood clots.
Wait, from 4 in the afternoon until midnight?
I'm gonna get blood clots.
No,
I do. I get
up like Tammy Slayton.
I get up to eat.
Wait, is that her last name, Slayton?
Slayton, yeah.
Who's is that one of the fat chicks?
It's one of the
1,000-pound sisters. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does your mom watch My Big Fat Fabulous Life also?
Yes.
With the dancing girl?
Yes. Whitney. Yes.
Is that her name? She's annoying as fuck.
She's annoying, and there's always some big drama with her when
always like this guy's ghosting me. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's smart.
You deserve to be ghosted. You're fucking out of your mind, baby.
Yeah. Her parents are pretty cool.
Like, her whole family, everyone she knows is cool. All her gay friends are cool. Everyone's cool but her.
She sucks.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, even like, you know, I've seen
you
the
suck,
commercials.
Whitney. You suck.
I've seen the commercials, and I'm like, yeah, she's she's big, and she's not really like she's not pretty really.
You're
either.
giving
She's got pretty eyes.
You're giving us
Yeah,
fat people a bad
but
name.
she's not really like pretty.
You should take after
Like,
the other Whitney and start doing crack.
I know plenty of women
Or
with
something.
pretty eyes.
Yeah.
Don't look below that, you know?
Yeah.
But she's not really like pretty. And
Yeah.
then she's kind of, and then like I've seen like how I go, is that how she acts? Because she's fucking psycho.
Yeah, if you're
And
gonna,
I've never seen the show. I just see commercials.
if you're gonna be fat, you got to be two things: pretty and nice.
Yeah. And I saw like you were talking about the
Can't
one thing where she says she's like, he's ghosting me. That's a commercial clip. And they show like this dude, and then they show like a couple other things, and then she's like, he's ghosting me or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, well, he looks like normal, so, and you're not, clearly.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, of course
I've
he's
never
ghosting
actually
you.
watched the show. I've only seen like bits of it in passing when my wife was watching it. And just no.
I remember one time she was dancing too intensely, and she had some sort of cardiac thing.
It's not funny though.
So like, is it about her being overweight? Is that what the show's about?
It's not really about her being. It is because
She's always got a different, or not always, but she's always like, she's never doing what her personal trainer says either.
Yeah.
They keep
No, she
hiring her
never
for-
eats how she's supposed to.
She's
Doesn't
like,
train.
"Oh, I had a lot of
So
stress
she's
and blah,
trying
blah, blah."
to lose weight, but then she's not really trying.
No.
She's just making excuses.
My advice to every fat person on earth: just do what I do and admit what you do.
Yeah.
You don't want to stop eating. You
Right.
just don't.
Right.
That's it. That's all it is. It ain't
Right.
stress. Because this one guy was talking about. He goes. It's not. Eating's not a true a true like stress relief thing. He goes, because when you want to eat when you're comfortable, right?
Yep.
Because you don't eat when you're stressed. Because
No.
when you're stressed out and all that, your stomach,
Yeah.
you don't want to eat nothing. I
Well,
know
when you
that's the only
walk
time I
around-
lose weight if I
I was
freak
just
out.
gonna say, when you walk around in a ball of stress,
You don't want. Even I don't want to eat when I'm stressed out.
like, I mean,
Except sometimes some chocolate when I'm stressed out.
But you ever get so stressed out, the only thing you can hold down is like maybe like a little bit of yogurt or
Yeah.
something.
When,
That's all you can get in.
when I was working at jobs that I was stressed at, I always like my weight would always drop some. I would always be like 10 pounds lighter than normal.
That's my problem. I'm not stressed at work.
And
I
then
need to get
when I
stressed.
would go home and be happy, like sitting in my chair watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and
Like,
Dives for 8 hours, I eat like 6,000 ice
shoveling it with
creams,
both hands.
chips, and I'm like, I'm like, oh.
It's the same thing with drinking. If I'm like anxious and feeling like shit, I know not to drink. It just makes it worse.
Yeah.
The next day when you're hungover, so drinking's something I do when I'm actually feeling great.
Yep.
That's when I drink.
Well, like, I mean, obviously, like, I had a, pretty serious problem with it, but like when I was feeling that way, I would still drink. I just drank in private and in hiding alone. And then when I was happy, I would go to bars and go places and annoy people.
Yeah. I have Discovery Plus and I don't watch it that often. And it would be like something that I should be watching because it
Is
has
it like a stream?
It is, but
so-
it's like
okay.
HGTV, TLC, Animal Planet,
That's good.
Food
Like Animal-
Network.
I like, that's
Discovery.
That's why I keep seeing the commercials for all these other things because I watch Food Network.
I've been trying to get my mom to just subscribe to that.
Yeah.
And she won't. She goes, "Oh, it's got everything." I'm talking. It's been 8 months of her talking about getting it. I said, "Mom, I don't even watch it. I'm going to get it and just give you the code because I'm just
I
sick
actually
of you
borrow
talking.
Craig's now.
Sick of you talking about getting it and then not."
Yeah.
Craig and I share that code.
Well, like Craig called the other day and he wanted her Xfinity.
So you can watch Bally Sports or one.
No, so you can put Hallmark Channel for the Christmas movies. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you
She's
have to do
obsessed
it.
with it.
Oh God.
She posts them.
That is so fucking horrible.
No offense.
Oh, offense. I hate those things.
I think
I hate Christmas movies except for like very few.
I think of
I'm just gonna say it. I hate Christmas.
You get okay, demon. We get it.
Travel Channel 2 is on there.
You got to watch something like Farmhouse Fixer every now and then because of all the horrible stuff that I watch and taking. I got to watch something pure and nice. Where people are treating each other well.
Right. Yeah.
I can't. Because even the other fat people shows, they're dark. It's not really uplifting at all.
Not really. It's always about the drama. Always the bad stuff.
So if you watch, it's a good show for anybody to just calm and get your heart rate down.
I'm gonna watch it.
Farmhouse Fixer.
I'm gonna watch it.
It'll fucking relax anybody.
I'm gonna watch it.
So,
But
yeah.
I do watch a lot of cartoons, so I mean, like, you
Yeah.
know, that helps me.
That's true.
So
But you know what?
Cartoons
You're talking about getting that Discovery Plus. That is owned also by Warner Brothers, and they're talking about combining that HBO together in one app. So you can have all the Warner Brothers stuff plus all the Discoveries and all the networks together
where
in
else
one.
Can you see the prince of a fake country come to a fake city named Christmasville, Fallout.
It's true. Christmasville is a real place, though. Just so you know.
Yeah. So is Kokomo.
Yeah.
Kokomo, Indiana.
It's in Indiana.
Actually, Christmas might be in Indiana.
When was it incorporated?
What,
That's what
Kokomo?
Yeah.
It's been around. No, because GM's had or one of them's had a plant there for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Long time. Since probably before 88 when that song came out.
Yeah.
John Stamos.
Let's see.
John Stamos.
I'm going to look up Christmasville.
I call him the Stamos.
Uncle Jesse.
Because he's so cool.
Maybe it's not a real place.
Or he did.
And he did. I can't believe it's not Bother commercials for a minute.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Christmasville, Tennessee. It's a real place.
It's a real place.
Zip code's 38201.
All right.
It's where the Pilgrims Rest Cemetery is. And literally nothing else.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Told you it was real.
That's right. It sounds like a.
But
Megatron.
to me,
Did the
if
show
you're
get better
looking
while I was
just
gone? Yes, it did. It got fantastically better.
you were gone.
You were gone,
Well,
Megatron.
you were gone, and that's why it got better.
Discovery
Ooh,
to
burn.
me, because it's what $5.99 or $6.99 a month for Discovery Plus, but there's almost too much stuff to watch.
Supposedly there's going to be a price hike on Game Pass.
Oh yeah,
but not for me because I did that.
Yeah, but
I
isn't
leased
that,
my Xbox, so I don't have to get.
But
it
isn't
up.
that just a 2-year lease? It won't go up after that.
Yeah, but
so
but I got 2 years of the same payment though. It's
That's
not
true.
going to know any different.
I don't even notice it. It just comes out.
What is
I
it
don't
for?
use it for anything. My kids are the only ones who use it.
Oh, the Game Pass.
Yeah,
Game Pass.
Oh, so
I think they're buying. I think they're buying fucking Activision too now.
the Michigan Wolverines won
They did
by
not
22.
They did not cover the spread.
They did not
motherfuckers.
cover by 23. They won by 22.
Then they always used to say like it's about class. We don't run it up. We're Michigan. We will not. We would never win by like 70 against a bum team. They'd always like just kind of coast after.
We've almost always been a run first team, and that's what they did. But that's fine.
Corum's going to win the Heisman. He's going to be right up in it.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know because what's CJ Stroud?
I don't know what he did tonight. I mean, he was doing okay last time I checked, averaging about 6 yards a carry.
He scored a touchdown, a passing touchdown. That was his first one.
Yeah,
his 14 touchdowns. I didn't see his stats.
He did have a rushing touchdown too.
Yeah,
so he did well. But
yeah,
this old man that's got a pole barn I deliver to is it's
yeah.
And he's
the one that's got like the Nazi like Michigan
he's
shit.
got Adolf Hitler, Osama bin Laden, all the various mean people throughout history.
Yeah,
with a freaking Michigan shit on.
Yeah,
I told him, I go, well, the bin Laden one's somewhat accurate because he had family members that went to Michigan. Yeah. So this one's a little bit.
I'm just saying, I love Michigan, but you're right. Oh, bin Laden had some family members. The Unabomber went there.
Yeah.
H.H. Holmes went there. Who was the murder hotel guy from 1800s.
He was awesome. Yeah,
I'm just saying,
awesome.
we're very
he had diverse. He had the murder castle.
Yeah, the murder.
I thought the Unabomber was crazy till I read his manifesto, and I was really into.
That's really bad when stuff starts making sense.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I thought there was something wrong with him. But there wasn't at all.
Here's the thing: you can say
technology is going to consume us all and ruin.
Yeah, he was right.
He's right.
Ted was right. Wait, Kaczynski was right.
Yeah. He was trying to warn you. You didn't listen.
You didn't listen, and now look, we're consumed.
Yeah.
You know,
the only part I don't get is why blowing random people up.
Yeah, I don't
ain't fixing that.
Look, he just wanted to show you.
Yeah.
Nobody was lit. Nobody was listening.
Corum had $177 with 2 touchdowns.
Dude, seriously.
But you know how
what's he averaging a game?
$1 million. I don't know.
He's averaging 100 and something.
The Unabomber was found out though by his brother's wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because his brother, he had something like a 167 IQ.
Yep.
And his brother was in the 140, 150 range.
Stupid.
And so was his wife. They were all smart people.
Yep.
And she just, for some reason, went on a bender of reading the Unabomber's notes.
Yeah.
She's like, and she was, high IQ woman. She's like, this is a lot like Ted's writing. And she figured it out. And then she called Kaczynski's brother. Well, he is Kaczynski.
Yeah.
But she called Ted's brother and was like, I think the Unabomber's Ted. Look at this. And he's like, oh my God. And they called the feds.
Yeah.
Time I learned Bruce Springsteen originally wrote the song Hungry Heart for the Ramones at the request of Joey Ramone, but ended up keeping and recording the song himself. That's interesting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good time I learned.
That is. I didn't know that either.
I did not know that.
Yep.
He was Joey was not a handsome man.
No. Well, that song "Blinded by the Light" is by Bruce Springsteen too.
Yeah. He
wrote it.
He wrote it.
And he recorded it.
Yep.
Yeah, but it was made famous by Manfred Mann's Earth Band.
Yep. That's true.
Okay.
Bruce did do a cover of it later on, but
he recorded it.
Not
yeah.
a cover of it.
Yeah, he recorded it. It's different sounding for sure.
Kind of like Manic Monday was written by Bruce. Here we go again. Here we go.
Wow, but that is an interesting fact.
Yeah.
That is an interesting fact, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Time I learned Jewish persons could not hold public office in Maryland until 1826. That's actually
no.
It's surprising that it was that early. I actually thought it'd be later than 1826.
It's not surprising.
It's not surprising.
I'm not reading the next part.
I'm not either. No.
Well, and it's on my fucking on my stream.
Yep.
Great.
Thanks. Banned.
We in no way condone
banned in
that
the USA.
message.
By the way, we do not control.
Banned in the USA.
Your moderator is sitting away from the
Yeah, we have no.
right
Yeah,
now.
we
Delete
can't.
it. All right, delete it.
We have the power to
Can't
control
reach
that.
too far. Okay,
It's got to stay. I can't hurt my back.
Ow! I can't.
If we get banned, it'd probably save my life. Now's the time.
Yeah.
Stop me.
Man, Michigan's defense sucks.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Michigan defense sucks.
Yeah.
No sacks, no interceptions. It's all matters.
Nothing flashy. It's like show muscles. Some people got really big
You know
arms,
what?
but they don't got a strong core.
They didn't even count sacks back in the day.
Yeah, we were talking about the other day.
Last week we were talking about
It's
that.
like we don't. They didn't count sacks, but if they did, Deacon Jones would have had the most. Well, then he has the most sacks.
Yeah.
If you have video evidence of him
Well,
doing
no, we didn't count it, but that's the thing. They probably don't, or maybe they do. Did he play? I mean, I'm sure they recorded.
Well, they come to the stats somehow. They have the information.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be just guys are like, I saw it. You know,
I guess they can't because you can't be. Then you can be like, well, Pistol Pete would have been great with 3-pointers because he could shoot from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they tried a trick play, and Michigan State fans were like, "You're winning by this much. You don't do a trick play." Well, then don't get beat by that much.
You're gonna see when we get butt fucked by Ohio.
Oh, I'm not saying. I don't.
Oh, dude, wait, what are you talking about? No, man, we ain't even talking about that. We're talking about Michigan State game right now. That Michigan-Ohio game has not happened.
I think it'll be competitive, but I don't know if they have the horsepower.
I don't know if they do.
I really don't, because oh my God, Ohio State is like
Ohio State has looked beatable before, though.
Actually, I'm worried. Illinois is a good team.
Yeah.
Illinois is a good team.
Yeah,
I said that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that one too.
Yep.
So
worried about Rutgers next. No, I'm not.
No.
Don't worry about Rutgers.
Rutgers won't be much.
I don't know, man. I don't know about
Illinois. I'm a little
Ohio
concerned.
State is like really.
Oh, Ohio State. I'm telling you. I mean, but
I can't say the word.
You came in a butt fuck.
I keep saying they're really.
I mean,
but I can't finish.
Again,
that
if there's gonna be a
sentence.
butt fuck, I guess the came part you'd want that to happen.
I came in a butt fuck. How's everyone doing?
Hey, cuz
you came in a butt fuck.
That's what I mean. That's how I read it.
I came in a butt fuck before too.
Yeah,
I wasn't being butt fucked, but I came
Hopefully
in a
not.
butt that I was fucking, and it was a girl's.
I want to go back to the football.
Yeah, how's everyone doing? We're doing good. Doing great.
I am not saying that Michigan is going to beat Ohio State. I've never said that.
No.
I'm just saying that their defense has not given up a lot of points.
I'm just
And
having
that's the name of the game, right?
It's true, and they've given
and
up.
People keep on saying competition, but they literally played the same teams.
Ohio State,
as Ohio State.
Yeah, Ohio State has given up what? 40 more points than them.
Yeah,
more yards,
43 more points.
They've had almost the same
because it's 92, 135.
Yeah,
that's 43 more points.
Again, I just did math.
Stop it! Why are you doing this?
Yeah,
you're a fan. Why are you doing this? What are you trying to make our show shitty tonight?
Yeah,
well, that's usually what we try.
Michigan will have a letdown game against Illinois. I don't know. If it'll be, I don't know if it'll be a letdown game. Illinois is pretty good.
Yeah.
So if you have a bad game against someone that's good, that's just sports.
That's how sports works.
What's up, Morgan? Mutiny. It's Morgan.
But again, that's in 2 weeks. That's in 3 weeks.
P and a V is called Sex Time. This show was shitty before I got here. Oh no. We were happy. We were living on the.
We were content with our
coattails of.
And we're having a fine show too.
Yeah.
By the time Michigan plays Illinois, they could have lost 2 more games in that time. You don't know.
Illinois is the same Illinois as who?
Is the same Illinois means the same Illinois that's
what? They're not usually good. They're pretty good.
They're a decent team.
Yeah.
That's who you should be rooting for. E-Cook, if you were tribal
Look,
at all.
I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going to lose to Illinois. I think that it's probably going to be a competitive game.
Michigan State could beat Illinois next week. You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
Purdue could
probably not, but yeah.
Not. I don't think Purdue can beat them either, but
probably not. But
no.
Yeah.
But Illinois is a good team. So if they lose to a good team, I mean,
P and a V is called Sex Time. I don't know what that means.
Pussy in a vagina.
Pussy in a vagina?
Yeah.
Or penis in a vagina?
Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean.
Glad you're still alive. We're alive,
How
Joseph.
many girls you paralyzed? It's been a while since I can't even remember.
So
I
how many girls have you paralyzed with that bitch splitter?
I lost count.
Don't read Megatron's post.
No.
Don't read it.
No. Oh yeah, brother. I'm just chilling and watching. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Joseph's still going. I think Michigan win if they score more points.
That's
than
the
other
key.
team. You know,
the key to this
and,
game
and
is
really
scoring more points than your opponent.
And this is
and establish the run.
If the offense scores more points and the defense gives up less, then you're gonna win.
Slop
and
around
that is
and
those are my keys to this game.
Dan Fouts.
Here's my beard.
But you don't follow sports but guess what? You just told it like it is.
Yeah. That's a pretty good game plan right there.
Mm-hmm.
Scoring more points than your opponent.
Like if I was a coach, I'd walk in and go, you guys, if you score more and you guys don't let them score more, we are going to win this game.
Yeah.
Go blue.
Go.
Who'd Illinois lose to? Indiana. We stomped Indiana.
They've only lost to Indiana?
Yeah, they're 7-1.
Oh, crap. I didn't know they were that good.
Oh, yeah,
I knew they were pretty good.
They're number 17 in the country.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Illinois
is a good team.
Yeah. I mean, I knew they were pretty good. I just didn't know they were that good. Damn.
Like when they lost to Indiana, I was surprised, but I don't know. I don't see them. We'll see. I don't know if the game's here. I don't know if the game's there. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
I should look into that. But I hope Michigan beats Ohio State, but like I said earlier, I don't know anymore. I do not know.
What is he saying?
I'm surprised L has been canceled. But down more. Oh God,
he's but
then Kanye. It's at Michigan, Illinois at Michigan. So
glad our fans are
game.
brushed up.
Oh, they're playing in the big house.
Yep.
Oh,
and then we play Ohio State there. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah, because last year we played them at the big house.
Hey, you guys that are watching, did you guys check out that awesome Korean street party?
Oh yeah, looked like a great time.
It looked like a.
See if the death toll's gone up anymore. Let me check.
It's fucking brutal, dude. That is my worst fear, to die in that manner. To just where you can't move and you're just slowly being pushed, and like you always see the person that's up front and they know they ain't making it.
Yeah,
because they got everything behind them, and then they try to like sift through people out. Say what? You didn't hear about the Korean Halloween party?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You think of the Travis Scott concert, but way worse.
Yeah. There's like 150 people dead already from it.
It was a crowd surge.
Yeah, 100,000
Halloween party in Seoul, South Korea.
100,000 people in a fucking alley 13 feet wide.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 4 meters.
That's what happens when you adopt Western culture.
Yep.
What's going to happen to you?
I blame all the white people that live there.
The president.
The one guy that climbed out. All right, I got it going. I'm out of here.
They taught these they taught these people about Halloween, and now like, look, man, there's deaths everywhere.
Oh, this is saying only 82 injured, so maybe the injuries have gone down.
But
Probably
the
because the deaths have gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Well, yeah,
you're injured pretty bad if you
because
die.
it was 120 deaths and it was 100 and something injured, and they said that a lot of the injuries, a lot of these people were still just laying on the ground and nobody could get to them. And
It sounds like a sex. So the Korean crowd surge sounds like a sex position.
it does sound like it, yeah, but it sounds awful.
It's awful.
Yeah,
The Korean crowd crush.
Yep.
that could really be sound like a sex position.
It's
Yeah,
mostly
Korean crowd.
teenagers and young adults who passed. Also, that makes it worse. It's not as bad as children or dogs,
Well, you know,
but
like, man, natural selection.
I'm sorry. If I watch a movie and I see I'm like, if I watch it and it's like a little kid that gets hurt, it sucks. Or if it's like you can tell like something's gonna happen to a dog, I'm like, no, not the dog.
Right.
See, I wonder if someone like me would survive it because I got a big gut and I'm already like you'd have to actually squeeze my
Yeah.
organs for them to not work. I got more give.
Yeah,
you do.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'd be like kind of
Me,
maybe
I'm
I would
done.
live. Maybe I would live
I'm done.
Alan's dead.
I'm crushed.
because
He's
like
gone.
you're off my chest because my gut sticks out further in my chest, so my sternum's not being compressed, so I can get air.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as they can pluck people out of there in an hour or so, I'd be okay.
Also, most of them, all of them, almost all of them are Koreans.
Yeah, they look the same.
They're short. What? No, they're shorter than us too. So we'd have the height advantage to get more air out of the crowd.
Yeah.
More cushion for the pushing. Yeah, usually I use that in different circumstances, but for this, it works too. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be crushed.
you're dead. You're
Yeah,
dead, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All of a sudden, fucking Travis Scott starts playing in Seoul.
I'm gonna do a charity show to raise awareness and money for the peoples.
No.
I want to play at a soccer stadium in England.
Yeah,
that was the worst one. The worst one at Crowd Crush ever was that one in I think Donington.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was that
Yeah.
I forgot somewhere in
I think so.
it was the worst Crowd Crush. People were because they had really good pictures of it because there's cameramen safely on the field, not on the fence.
Oh wait, you're
side.
talking about the
And
soccer
they're all
one?
like teeth are on the.
You're talking about the bad soccer one?
Yeah,
I think that was Hilldale or something like that.
it was awful.
They did an ESPN 30 for 30 on that one too.
It wasn't Donington.
It might have been Donington too, but
They kept letting people in, so the more that came in, the more would get mushed.
maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Again, horrible way to die.
Yeah.
You know,
Anytime you get crushed, it's a bad thing. Yeah. That's into that.
We can create awareness at the deli in the alley. All right. Man, they still do that? I forgot about that. I used to love
They started
going.
doing it again.
Did they?
Yeah.
They stopped it, huh? For a while?
Yeah, they just did it a couple weeks ago, I think.
Man, I loved it back in the day. I used to go.
It was fun.
I used to go with my ex. Which one? Angel.
Hillsborough was back in 89. There was 97 deaths and 700.
That's not.
oh, it's outdone that one then.
Yeah.
This Korean one would be the worst.
Well, what about how many-
766 injuries though.
How many was the Travis Scott Crush Fest?
Like 12.
It was it was only
Oh, it was only 12 people?
yeah. There's
Oh, man,
there's
I thought it
there's
was
about
like-
there's about 50 injuries,
Oh.
12 deaths. I mean, it's
Oh.
bad, but you know,
That was
man, that ain't shit.
But that was a pretty good 30 for 30 also, the Hillsborough disaster. It was just the people who actually got out and lived, but they were in it, but then lived later on. They're like,
are you the number
the
one?
crushing was
crush?
bad enough, but it's like just gasping for air because, you know, you're getting suffocated and somehow you break free.
You're the number one crush. She still looks good, by the way.
Yeah. Shirley Manson. It's a pretty good groove they got. It's like a crush groove they got.
Yeah. Butch Vig. He's a
Butch
really
Vig.
good. He's a really good producer.
He's done some albums. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
No, but he's a pretty good producer. So yeah, I've never been someday. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't bring my main squeeze.
Oh, I used to go to the deli in the alley. For several years I went, and then
Hey, Brian,
like
do you-
I used to go to Taste Fest until the one year they always had bands there, and then one year the headlining band was fucking Collective Soul, and I never went back to Taste
Girl!
Fest.
Brian, do you have a favorite orange pop drink?
I don't drink pop.
But if you did,
Probably Orange Crush or Grape Crush.
Orange Crush.
who's your favorite 90s wrestler in the WWE?
Crush.
Crush from Demolition.
Demolition.
What was that movie in the 90s?
What would happen if
Like,
I
they
fell
look
on a
s-
toddler?
What's your favorite REM song?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Orange Crush.
Orange Crush. What's the movie? Like, it's like an obsessive girl. Like, I think she's like young.
Mm.
Is it Drew Barrymore in it?
No, Alicia Silverstone.
Oh, Alicia Silverstone.
Carrie
Yeah, it
Elwes.
was one of those.
What was that called? The one with her and Carrie Elwes.
Yeah,
Can't think
that's
of
the
it.
one.
Oh, the Crush.
The Crush. Yeah,
Terrible.
yeah. Drew Barrymore was Poison Ivy.
My favorite game is Smash Brothers. All right, we changed it up from Crush. Trying to think is more.
Who's Jedi Sith?
What? That's Darth.
That's Darth.
Oh, okay.
Good friend of ours.
Darth.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
What
know
is that
he's
spot? What's that Spotify thing? Is that a playlist? If it's a Crush playlist, oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful if it is.
Oh my god, I gotta try to see if I can open that. My Spotify.
Or is that he put it on? Or is this you, Darth? Is this another podcast you were on? I think it might be that.
Oh,
So Darth was on another podcast.
What? You betrayed us?
Yeah. You're supposed to be loyal to us. You were on us once.
Well, he is Darth, and that is Jedi Sith. So I mean, kind of makes more sense.
Yeah.
Kind of both at the same time, man.
Yeah.
Both at the same time. I'm out of
I'm gonna crush stuff.
yeah.
So did you check that? Is that what?
That's an episode
If
of a
you're in a
show.
crowd crush thing, since you're dying anyway,
Yeah.
I'm getting feels. You know,
Oh, I'm copping a feel.
you're not supposed to.
Dude, I'm getting
Like,
boners.
like they're all okay. This girl's pretty.
Well,
hot
first
here.
of all,
I'm dying anyway.
I'm
dying.
hoping that
Like I said, there's a lady
I'm
dressed as
hoping that
Chun-Li
my
there.
windpipe's getting crushed, so then I'm getting boner action seriously hardcore.
Ma'am, can I?
Because I'm definitely trying to asphyxiate while I'm getting off.
Ma'am, can I smell your hair before I die?
David Carradine would have loved it.
Oh,
there.
dude, I'm totally Michael Hutchinson in that fucking crowd. I'll be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tying something around my neck, and I'm bugging.
You don't need to tie anything around your neck. You're being crushed.
Well, I don't know that my throat's being crushed, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna see what this shit feels like. Come here, baby.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I'm horrible.
David Carradine's got his Batman outfit.
Can't say I would go to Korea to decompress.
Fuck yeah, man.
I can't believe you guys.
The Batman. You said Batman costume?
Yeah, it was always a
Like
rumor.
Ken-
Yeah.
Well, that's when Kenny heard about it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
When he heard about autoerotic asphyxiation, that's where they found him. His mom found him hanging from the.
It's a good song to get crushed to.
I have to say this. As I got older, I really liked In Excess way more than I did when they were actually out.
Oh yeah,
I liked them then.
Yeah,
but I like them a lot more now. I don't know what it
like,
is.
Who ended
you know,
up?
I would. You know what? Yeah.
Didn't some guy win a contest to be their singer?
Yeah, they had that Rockstar In Excess show that was on.
He did an album or two.
Album or two, yeah.
They basically they retired though. I mean, like pretty much. It's not like he did the
because there was three brothers in the band.
the Ferris brothers.
It was originally the Ferris brothers was the name of the band.
the Ferris brothers. Like they were just like they retired.
Joseph said they should have just copied all the cops and firemen from the 60s and get the fire hose and canines out.
Yeah.
LOL.
Imagine getting chewed up while you're getting crushed.
I like them in
Dude, this is the
moderation.
worst way to die.
You like In Excess and moderation? Oh, because they're in excess. I get it. Yep, that's good. That's a good one.
That's a cerebral drunk.
Yeah, I had to think for a second, but I get it now.
Yeah, I always liked him, but
now,
I mean, I was like really, I was really into thrash and death metal, so I mean, they weren't like
New Sensation's a banger.
But as I got older, I really started to like him more. I like him more.
On your OnlyFans, if I'm gonna do it on anybody's, it's gonna be my OnlyFans.
We should on his OnlyFans,
which
though.
is secret. You guys don't know about.
We should do it on his OnlyFans.
Actually,
that'd be hilarious.
If any of you ever get an OnlyFans, I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
So like, I was watching
Does Morgan really have an OnlyFans?
Probably not.
Okay.
No, he's probably. I'm sure he's subscribed to Amaranth.
I was watching it's a guy and his girlfriend. They're TikTokers, and I can't remember his name, but her name is Andrea, and she's like a sexy Latina, like she's curvy, she's super hot. And I'm watching, and they're doing some funny videos, and they're pretty funny actually. And I'm like, just looking at her, I'm like, chick has an OnlyFans. I know it.
Oh,
So I started going through stuff, and I find her Instagram, and I find this, and all of a sudden it's like, click on this to check out our links. Patreon, this, something else, OnlyFans. I'm like, I fucking knew it.
Oi, Poppy, come here.
She's hot. I mean,
So-
she straight up doesn't have the accents or anything. She just
Do you
sounds.
know what her last name is?
It's something.
Her name is subscribed by Al. That's her name.
No, I'm just curious. Like,
It's something that you wouldn't expect from her. It was.
That's not her, is it?
No.
Okay.
It was her name. Like I said, is Andrea or Andrea.
Right.
Last name was something different. Wouldn't expect from this Hispanic lady. Shit, what was it? Lopez.
Was it?
Andrea Lopez.
No way.
What-
Weird.
No, is it?
I don't really.
I know a white guy named Chuck Smith. Strange.
Chuck Cunningham. It's Richie Cunningham's older brother.
I've seen a leaked video of one of Amaranth's. You remember when her husband was beating her or something?
Yeah.
And so there's supposedly it's a blowjob video. She did one blowjob scene, okay?
Andrea farts. No, it's not cake farts.
And they go, and the dick
It's
was,
her.
and the dick was so fake.
Oh yeah. I
And
heard
she's
you saying
sucking the dick, and it looks completely fake. It has more sheen than someone from like that's got albinism. Okay,
that is her.
Yeah,
And
that's her.
She's curvy.
Oh yeah. And then the person that she's blowing has these little tiny little hands.
Yeah.
And she's holding her. You could tell it's like her girlfriend.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're gonna do this fake blowjob thing. It was the fakest blowjob I've ever seen.
Sounds terrible.
But Amaranth has huge tits.
She
so
does.
Whatever.
Are they real? Right.
Probably not.
So, like you were saying about this Andrea and her boyfriend, they do funny TikToks.
They do funny TikToks, but I don't think I saw it on TikTok. I think I saw it on Facebook.
And then all of a sudden you're like, she's got OnlyFans, and
I
bang,
knew it
she's
just
got
by
an
seeing her body and the cleavage she was showing off
Yeah.
and her hotness.
Oh yeah.
I bet those videos aren't funny.
No.
There's a little ATM.
Oh no!
going.
Also, they have a joint OnlyFans to go with her OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, we're talking DP.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
they make some money.
Oh yeah.
Although the subscription for it, because she's having a birthday special, it was like $3 to sign up for her OnlyFans for the month. I did not sign up for it.
It's not a bad price.
But then after that, it goes up to like $17 a month or something.
Yeah, here's the tier where I give you a tit every now and then. And this
That's
is the
only
other
like
tier.
that's only like 53 cents a day.
But it's like just feeding starving children.
I want to feed her.
For the price of a cup of coffee. Oh, a cup of coffee and
Not anymore.
remember when they said they still kind of use that on certain
you,
things.
Sally
They're like, for the
Struthers.
price of a cup of coffee. I'm like, that's like fucking $7, man.
Well, then you find out
This cost me $1.
Then
It
you
cost him $1.39.
Then you find out you send them money, and then fucking militia just usurps the money and
Yeah.
fucking arms their boys, and they start. People are still fucking
Well,
starving.
now, according to Matt and Trey, Sally Struthers just eats it all.
Yeah,
She used it to build her Star Destroyer.
She
that
looks like
took.
she looks like Jabba the Hutt, like with Sally Struthers
That's what
hair.
I mean.
my
Yeah, it
sister.
was.
My sister met her at her house.
What?
Sally Struthers.
Yeah.
Real?
Well, Dennis, her old boyfriend,
Yeah.
knew someone that knew her.
Sally
went-
Struthers.
And they went out to L.A. when Kate went out, and she was like, hung out there like all day with her. She said she's really nice, which I'm sure.
Oh no, that was horrible how they made fun of her. She was
It was
doing really
hilarious.
good. She was
Oh, it
doing
was-
really good
Well,
things.
Well, you got to make fun of anybody.
Yeah, she was doing really good
Well,
things.
the thing
so.
is, the problem is it's the irony of okay, you're a fat person and you're feeding starving kids.
Yeah.
it'd be like me having a starving kids thing.
He said Andrea farts on cakes.
You never heard of cake farts?
Is that like what that chick does?
No, that's a real thing.
Amazing.
Cake farts.
It's just pics of things I measured by feet.
Oh,
On my OnlyFans, I have lots of feet pics. It's just pics of things I measured by feet.
see if I can find
Andrea farts on cakes. Like, so this chick just like, this isn't the chick that you saw though, right? Or is that?
No. Who, me?
That Andrea?
No.
Oh, this is a different one that farts on cakes.
I saw some video of a
dude. I would laugh my ass off if I was watching that.
It was a YouTube video, so there's none of the filthy stuff. But Riley Reid meeting her fans, and every now and then the fans go up to her and they let her spit in their mouth.
Wow.
She's like, "Oh, spit in my mouth."
It was this chick here, and she's like, you know what I think is really sexy? Cake farts or something like that. Basically, what it sounds like.
So she farts on cakes.
She farts on cakes.
That is fucking amazing.
People are into weird shit. Dude.
It's old. I mean, 2008.
That's hilarious though. I would watch that for the pure entertainment of laughing my ass off watching a chick fart on a cake.
I'll see if I can find the original video.
And then it would be even funnier if she did that and then didn't tell somebody and got people to eat that fucking cake. I'd fucking laugh my ass off.
She just farts on the cakes. It's hilarious.
That would be hilarious. I might have to see if I can find that.
The site itself isn't there anymore. It used to be.
Oh, man.
It was kind of one of those sites where you can never get the
would they
the
consider
right name. It
would
was
they consider
cakefarts.com.
Would they consider it porn?
I mean,
because I don't.
I guess if there's no removed clothing.
Yeah,
I don't remember if she did or not. I just remember that original video, and she's like, you know what I think is real sexy? Cake farts. Like, what?
Yeah,
this cake has a smoky flavor.
So
a little bit of must.
Did you just do Andrea cake farts and that's what came up?
No, I didn't.
No, is that what you just did now to get?
Maybe that's her name. I don't know if that's the same lady or not. If that's what her name was or not. But
no, but I mean, what did you type in?
I just type in cake farts.
Oh, you just Googled it?
Yeah. There's also a song by somebody named Young Sack called Cake Farts.
Oh, I see. There's a cake fart song by Rachel Bloom.
Oh, all right.
But that
sugar-free cake farts.
That ain't the chick you just showed.
No.
Because
well, I don't want this. Nope. Don't show me that. For some reason, what do I expect from a site called shittytube.com?
Dude, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna see that.
No, I'll never watch anything like that.
I just want to see some cake farts. They're hot, as she said. That's a different Reddit. I don't know if you guys see that. Reddit's got some porn.
Yeah, it
stuff
says
on
where is the cake farts OG video?
Yeah, but don't click on it because it'll take you to ShittyTube.
No, this is just showing.
I can't watch filth and gore anymore. It's too much.
There's like all these comments on it, but they're not showing anything. And the one guy's like, "I just love to eat butt." That's his name.
I'm just not evil enough anymore to watch shit like
this
that.
post is deleted.
Just like if you click on this TikTok page, they have the cake farts video. No, they don't. It's TikTok. There's no way they have it. You can't see any of that shit on TikTok.
I remember I seen a gotcha one time. As a nice looking girl. It seemed like there's gonna be a normal video. She was pretty cute. She had like her nipples pierced, and she's doing the "I'm playing my titties," and then all of a sudden, before you can get out of there, in the room comes a German Shepherd.
Oh no!
And I was like, no! And it escalates real quick.
Oh,
and he knew where to find it immediately.
Gross. Fucking Germans and their shepherds.
Well, that was on the.
Oh, that's right. She was bottomless in the video. I did forget about that.
Oh,
it's been a while since I've seen cake farts. I just remember, the part where she thought they were sexy, which I still can't figure out.
I don't think they are.
Remember the Shake That Bear?
Yeah, Shake That Bear.
Oh yeah, Shake That Bear. He shot a bear out of a tree, an actual bear.
It was a hunting trip, yeah.
A hunting trip, and he shot this thing dead out of a tree, and then fucked her on top of this bear. And he's like, "Oh yeah, shake that bear, baby."
They're fucking on top of a dead bear.
Yeah,
oh, dude. And
it was messed up.
He was like,
and the bear made an awful noise when he got shot. I was like, it like made horrible noise. And they had dogs like tearing at it and stuff at first, and they got away with the dogs, and then sure enough, doggy style right on top of it.
Shake that bear, sweetheart. Shake it.
Just railed her right on top of it.
That's fucked up.
And then came right in the bear's face. No, he didn't do that, but still,
that's fucked up.
It
would not surprise me though.
No,
if you said that and that was real.
No, it's 100% real.
Well, not the jizz face on the bear.
He said he jizzed in the bear's face.
Yeah.
It was messed up.
Yeah.
Some weird stuff that happened.
Yeah, the internet was
the Wild West for a long time.
Fuck yeah, it was.
It was a
You're
talking about how awful AOL was.
Yeah.
Now, I forgot the comedian's name. He was on his name's Barry something or other. He was on
Gibb.
Joe Rogan like years ago. I can't remember the guy's name. Anyways, he had something. He had been molested as a kid, so his life's work was to go around finding pedophiles and getting them in trouble.
Right.
Good.
And he said when AOL first came out,
Yeah.
he goes because you paid by minute.
Yep.
And so they would just let it go because pedophiles had so much money, and he would go in those chats. And back then they had so much, they felt so free and like I don't know, they so emboldened with their. He was like, you guys are fucking sick for doing. And he goes, they wouldn't even kick me out. They'd be like, who's this guy? This what's this guy's problem? What's he doing in here? If you don't want to view it, why are you here?
Right.
Like they didn't even like think, oh God, there's someone in here, an outsider.
No, they didn't care.
They were so emboldened that this like, who's this weirdo coming in here?
No, that's like that neighbor I had. He lived across the hallway from me and Angel, and he's like, when he first got internet, he was a kid. He was like early teens, maybe 13. But people would send him shit, and he would just save it because it took so long to open stuff up. When internet started getting faster, and he was building his own computers, he took those files, started opening them up. He's like, dude, he goes, I had to get rid of it because I had like the biggest giant child porn collection. He's like, that's all it was. He's like, I opened up, I went through and started opening up thousands and thousands of files. And he goes, it was a giant, he goes, all these people, all they were sending me was fucking kid porn. He's like, it was so much of it. He goes, I had to destroy the computer and build a new one and start over.
The feds or something. Well, if you do, they're going to think
it was still pretty unregulated once, so he's like, what was I going to do? He's like, probably more than likely I would have got in trouble if anything. So yeah, he's like, he basically he destroyed the computer and fucking started a new one. And then by that time, like, if people sent you shit, you could like kind of, you could check it,
Yeah, I would have set that computer on fire.
Yeah, he kind of
thrown it into the Marianas Trench.
That's why you don't ever download anything. You don't really know what you're getting when you're downloading it.
Was it a black bear?
Yeah.
Not after I was done. It was a white bear. It's a polar bear.
Shake that bear.
It was messed up.
Shake that bear, baby. That's fucked up, man.
It was.
That's fucked up.
It was. I mean, it was perfectly legal shoot. Like, he killed the bear, get a license.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did.
Perfectly legal partner as well.
Yeah.
But it was still weird.
It was just it was messed up. It was messed up.
Well, the one site that I used, the first site that I watched that had really explicit gore and porn all in one thing, it was called steakandcheese.com. You remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know if he streamed it or what, but it had everything sick.
Yeah.
And that's when I first got broadband internet here where, high speed internet.
Yep.
And you could just, dude, and it was, but it was like streaming. You didn't download anything. I'm like, this is great. You don't have to download it.
Yeah.
This guy had it all up there. And man, but every now and then you'd click on a bad one because this is OG internet shit. And man, it was just bad.
Wild West. Heading for the 9 days. Living in the Wild West.
The Escape Club.
Escape Club.
And then the guy liked to put his hate mail up on his page because he obviously that there's a lot of people that weren't digging his site.
Steakandcheese.com.
Dude, some guy on Twitter. I'm going to probably get bounced here really quick because I don't have Twitter. So like it always cuts off. Yeah. But it said, dude, I found the cake fart girl. It's her. And he shows her her page with all her kids and her husband and shit. I'm like, dude, what a dick.
Oh, he found out who she was.
Yeah, who she really was.
You can find the cake farts video on TikTok. They don't show the actual. They show her, and then all of a sudden it cuts to audio only, and you can hear the rest of the audio. Like it's like sets ass on cake, and then you just start hearing the farts and stuff because she sits on the cake and then farts on it.
It's so awesome! I'd laugh my ass off.
Dude, I'm telling you, the original video's hilarious.
I know that I would laugh my ass off.
It's messed up. It's not. I mean, it's not Shake That Bear messed up. But
so if you guys are into cake farts, get with it.
It's the newest thing that's been out for 15 years.
Let's see if my cat wants in. Maybe he does.
He might. All right. Cake Farts has ass crack in it too.
So This is just a blog. It says cake farts and appreciation.
I mean,
and it says, you know what separates cake farts from the rest of the momentarily humorous joke porn herd?
What?
Attention to detail.
I'm telling you.
They could have easily dialed it in with some store-bought cake and off-screen whoopee cushion noise, but they chose not to skimp and instead brought to the table a well-iced homemade cake and some of the longest, most anus-distending farts we have ever stared at.
I don't
with
know
our
what
jaws
she ate
in our laps.
I don't know what she ate the day before or the morning before or whatever, but it's like it's flatulence. It's extended.
Yeah, and
flatulence.
he goes, it's both good cake porn and good farting porn, and that's the level of artisanal care which makes it universally appealing to the broadest possible spectrum of people who will watch a girl fart on a cake.
Is your audio still linked to the stuff, Mike?
Yeah.
So if I send you the cake farts video,
yeah, they'll hear it.
Then he goes, now pudding farts, on the other hand, is a more acquired taste.
don't watch pudding farts.
He goes, please do not watch pudding farts.
Because she tries to fart in the pudding and stuff, and you see like a little turtle stick out. Like you see some.
So
should I send to the Lord? That's your other one or the Radio Underground, you TikTok.
Oh, it don't matter.
Oh, Radio Underground's right there.
So you found it? The actual one?
No.
Let me turn this down here real quick.
That was some hip hop.
Okay, Brian sent me it.
I did. Did it not show up?
No, I wouldn't want to watch that. There's like woman farts on a cake, then eats it. No. This isn't like
know
to
what I
turn me
like
on.
the
This is
most?
like
Cake fart. Oh,
She set her ass on the cake.
I think I'm gonna have to get nice and comfortable for this one.
She's sitting on it right now.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh, this is like
Censored for your own
You know what I
protection.
like the most?
Yeah, that's it. That's just the farting.
Cake fart.
Why is one of the hashtags femboy?
Can confirm cake farts was awesome.
See,
I'm
Andy
gonna have
knows.
to get nice and comfortable for this one.
Let's hear her fart again.
Jesus.
Oh, that was so great.
All right. Told you it was
That's
good
so
stuff.
great.
She definitely hadn't been to a dentist in a while.
No, her teeth are jacked, man.
Oh, for real?
Her fucking chompers were.
I never saw.
I thought she was
I never-
British at first.
I never saw a picture of her, but
Looked like she had not been taking care of her dental work.
No. But you know that cake.
Yeah.
It's messing with her teeth.
Cake farts.
How long was the
awesome.
OG video? It was a couple minutes long. It wasn't very long. But that right there is just, audio is the important part. You don't need to see her face. Just what I really like is cake farts. I'm like, dude.
now did in the original video they show her sitting on it and farting?
Yeah, bare ass sitting on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that dude. I mean, I wouldn't even need to see it. That shit right there was funny enough.
Yep. It was good stuff. It's classic. One of the about 15 years old, like I said.
Yeah.
I didn't see it till a couple years after it came out. But pudding farts is a whole nother thing. Don't bother with the pudding
Well,
farts.
that like
You
that's
see,
what
you
he said.
see
He
like a
goes
little
now.
piece of poo.
He goes now. Pudding farts, on the other hand, is an acquired taste. Don't watch, and he's big letters. Don't watch pudding farts.
Don't watch pudding farts.
Don't.
I've seen. Oh, Dale, you're on screen, man.
Dale,
I could imagine.
You're fat.
Dale.
You found it? Oh, maybe in the UK it's easier to find. I don't know.
Put it up. Send it to my Discord.
Yeah, send it.
Joseph. Send it to the Discord.
Joseph, by the way, you're awesome for finding it.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you guys a story.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting at work. I'm at lunch at work, and I usually just go out to my car and just park in our parking lot. We got a really giant parking lot, and then it's surrounded by grass and stuff on our campus. There's a hill. It's pretty nice, and there's usually a lot of geese. I mean, it's not like there's no pond or anything like that, but it's just grass, There's a lot of geese that hang out there, and sometimes they'll come towards my car, and if my window's open and they see me, they'll start like bitching at me and shit because geese are evil.
Yes.
Yeah, they're nuts.
But I usually park in the same spot almost every single day when I go out for lunch. And I'm sitting there and I'm not even paying attention. The geese are honking and whatever. I'm eating my lunch. And all of a sudden I hear a voice out of nowhere. And I was like, they're crazy, aren't they, man? I'm like, what? I'm like, who the fuck just yelled at me? I'm like, what's going on? I thought this guy was pissed at me. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I'm like, huh? He's like, they crazy, aren't they? I'm like, who? He's like, the geese, man. I'm like, yeah, they're crazy. It's true.
Yeah.
He's like, I remember one time. He's a black guy. He's like, I remember
couldn't
one
tell.
time. One time, I was sitting outside.
I couldn't tell by your voice.
I was sitting outside. But he was really
Shit.
loud. I mean, he was like, he wasn't even that close to me. He's probably, I don't know, 20 feet away, but I could hear him as clear as day. He was like so loud. And he's like, one time at my apartment complex, man, the babies hatched. I'm like, okay, all right. And they hatched, man, they're big when they hatch. I'm like, okay. I'm like,
just yelling at you, Samuel Jackson. Listen here, motherfucker!
And he's like, I'm parked and I'm away. He's like in the driveway, and there's traffic that goes through our parking lot all the time because they use it as a fucking cut through. I fucking hate it. But he was also cutting through. But he had an entertaining story. I don't care. It's like, and it was
so
huge,
he was in
man.
a car.
He was in a car. I didn't even know where he came from. Also, because usually I can hear the cars coming.
Just like walking up.
When they hatch, they big.
They're big, man.
I
like,
thought he was just
it's like,
walking up all like, yeah, they're crazy, man.
well, because I thought what I thought was because I looked over my shoulder real quick because there's always somebody walking through our parking lot to get to the Kroger. So I thought somebody was walking up on me. I got scared at first, and all of a sudden I look over and there's this guy in this SUV, and he's just like, "They're crazy, man!" Like, yeah, they are.
What's up,
like,
Andrew? How you doing?
when they hatch, they're big, and like they already got feathers and shit. I'm like, yeah, man, they're freaky too. I'm like, they are freaky.
They jump on you.
They will, if you go near those babies, the mom and dad, they will go after you. I'm like, I know. They're going after my car every day. And he's like, man, they're crazy. And it was like a 5-minute conversation.
And then what? He just drove off.
He's like, all right. And he just took off.
See ya.
I've never seen him again. It was like 2 weeks ago. I've never seen him again.
Yesterday when I was working on the Jeep, Jay and I were out there, and some guy walked by down the street. He's like, I don't know why. Well, he just started talking to Jay.
Oh.
He just stopped, and he's like, man, you know why I'm driving? Why? He goes, you know why I'm walking down the street? Because these motherfuckers back there at the bus stop, they're trying to steal my gold. He had a gold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, then they trying to bust me for my Milwaukee's best. And he's like going on and on and on. He goes, and it's my birthday. And Jay just goes, nah, man, I get it, man. And he goes, man, it's my birthday. He goes, God loves you. He's watching over you today. He's like, man, when I get my SSI check, I'm going to get somebody to shoot them with the 22.
Yeah.
What?
Like, swear to God.
Who's they?
These two guys apparently at the bus stop, I think.
Oh. Okay.
Or maybe the cops, because he was like, Roseville police, man, what they can't be doing that. They ain't doing nothing. They're just, he's
I
drunk.
thought I meant like smart, like the whole company smart.
Oh my God, I have no idea. But Jay was just going, oh yeah, man, I know.
You can't trust the smart drivers.
Then he
man.
goes,
they crazy.
Then he goes, then he does.
You should see them when they hatch.
Yeah, it's
They
my
big.
birthday, and he goes, see, God loves you.
Geese are assholes.
Yeah,
yes.
yes, geese are assholes.
I seen this guy at the party store up here,
Yeah.
12 Mile, and his eyes were glazed over as fuck. So he was partied, and he's like, he was taking forever moving. He was not that old. He was somewhere about our age. He was moving real slow. He's like, he looks at me. I'm sorry, it's taking me forever. I got shot. I'm like, oh, I don't
Like just now?
No, yeah, no, like not that. I said, he goes, I just got out of the hospital. He goes, I got shot. He goes, I go, did you get robbed or something? He goes, no, they ain't even robbed me. He just shot me. I'm like, he goes, I go, was it? I bet it was like a gang initiation or something. He goes, I think that's what it was. He points at me. He's like, he's like, I think that's what it was.
That's a good point.
It's like, because they didn't rob him. Apparently, they just shot him. He just, the way he pointed at me, I think that's what it was. It's like, so that was
well,
like
we've got interesting people in our town.
It's true.
we were I know one of the talking points was, do we have any scary Halloween stories? But we just got those.
Yeah,
we got geese stories and drunk guys walking down my street telling me why he's walking down my street.
Yeah.
Oh, he was telling Jay. I was on. Yeah, get rid of him.
Did I tell you about the woman that I wouldn't say I yelled at her, but I kind of tried to correct her because she was being really rude at 7-Eleven up here.
Yeah.
So she was like, I don't know, some sort of Eastern European, Albanian looking. You know,
So
they're kind of white, but kind of Arab.
So she has no compassion for anybody.
Yeah, but there's this like kind of meek like Latino couple getting their coffee. I'm getting my coffee. They're on the other side. She kind of pushes like through the couple, makes her fucking coffee. I'm like, I'm already aggravated. I'm like,
yeah,
you just push through these fucking people. You know, I'm like, she pushes them out. She kind of pushed through them to get her cup. Like, you don't go between a couple like that to grab something. You say, hey, you ask first. Yeah. But she's all, you know, got this bitchy attitude, grabs her, and it kind of moves over to the side, gets the cup, you know, the coffee she wants. Now I'm in line. I'm the only person in line. All I have is my coffee. I didn't even get a taquito, nothing, just a coffee. Mm-hmm. And I'm paying with my, do the phone scan thing. She fucking comes up after pushing them people out of the way. She comes up and throws the money at the fucking girl at the counter, goes to walk out, you know, instead of waiting for me to do my, I mean, she wasn't stealing. She gave more than, but she was in such a hurry.
Her life is so important.
I said, what do you got against waiting your turn? She looked at me. I said, I saw you push some people over there, and then you can't wait a second?
Yeah, right.
And she like looked at me like I'm completely like a maniac.
Yeah, right.
And she's like had a shocked look on her face. I think these people just aren't used to anyone saying anything to them.
That's exactly what it is.
What do you mean, these people?
Yeah, I meant them people. Albania, whatever your name is.
I don't even.
Come to find out, she's like not. She's just like.
There's probably like her name's probably Christine.
Yeah.
But it pissed me off because she just muscled in, moved two people out of her way, and then did that. I'm like,
people are assholes.
Like, what do you got? Like, what do you got against waiting your turn? What is so
like,
hard?
I have this thing about like lines at like grocery stores and stuff where people like start putting their stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't allow it. Yeah, I literally put my arm over the conveyor when my stuff's and I stop them. I won't move. And they go, excuse me. I just ignore them. They're like, excuse me. And I just ignore them. And they're like, excuse me. I go, when they're done up there, I will move my arm because there's somebody still paying.
Yeah.
So 2 people per conveyor. That's it. The one getting taken care of and the next one. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want my space, 2-foot space at least.
Or somebody will come up.
I leave a cart behind me. That's another one I do. I leave the cart behind me.
Yeah. You're just blocking people.
Oh, yeah.
Or they come up to you. Or they'll come up like at a convenience store and put their shit on the counter. And like your shit's on the counter already. And it's like, they're like, dude, just wait a second. I'll be out of your fucking way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know, like even at the supermarkets where people like, they try to grab the little plastic thing, you know,
the divider.
Nope. If their stuff is still being done, the person in front of me, if their stuff's still being done, you are not. And I mean, I put I bar my arm down like this, or I keep the basket behind me and I just stand back.
One of us is going to end up getting shot.
Oh, sure. Nowadays it's like, I mean, I've done it and people are like, excuse me, can you, I'm like, no, I'm not. You're not going to sit and push your way into my. You can wait. You can wait a minute.
6 feet. You got to keep 6 feet. It says on the ground still because they haven't pulled up the stickers.
Yep. Yeah.
6 feet. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I've been doing it for years.
Yeah, I know. You can use it as an excuse now. Yeah. Like it says right there, 6 feet, because they're too lazy to pull up the stickers off the ground. It's true.
Yeah,
man.
Try to avoid stores.
Yeah, they're not for people.
Well, yeah, like actually, like we had an incident at it was Angel and I at like the night before Easter at Super K where our brother worked. And he saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, that woman was out of line. Her kids were climbing all over. They were climbing on our basket. They were grabbing food and they were grabbing candy and throwing it up on the counter. They were throwing it up into our basket. They were acting like fools. And she said, she told her, quit letting your kids act like animals. And she's like, what do you mean animals? What are you trying to say? She goes, they're acting like animals. They're climbing all over everything. That's what animals do.
Yeah. Act like a human.
And that lady was like getting her face and Angel was just like, bitch, she's like, I'm going to fucking break your nose. You know, I'm like, let's go. Let's get out of here. You know? And I just like, this lady started moving forward and I just stuck my arm up. I'm like, I got my hand just like this pushing her. I'm like, you ain't starting shit.
I forgot I even worked there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That was a while ago.
Yeah, no, dude, that was 20. We weren't even married yet, so
it was a long
20
time.
something. It was like 98, maybe 99.
Yeah.
I think it was like 99.
Yeah, because I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wow,
Long time ago.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. That was
Man, that was a long time ago.
So,
but what she was like, there was somebody in front of us, and we had our stuff, and she was like slamming her stuff up there, and like it was and what really started was when she did it. When one of the things she threw down, she smashed something that we had, and that's when Angel lost it and said, "Keep your animals away from us," or something like that. She's like, "Your kids are acting like animals. Why don't you contain them?" Or something like that. And they say, "What do you mean? Who are you calling an animals?" Because I'm calling your fucking kids animals. They're acting like animals. She's like, "Look at." She's like, "Now I got to have this lady go get me another thing because you broke it." I didn't do that. She goes, "What is this on top of it? Your shit." And that's how it all started. And then this bitch was all ready to fight. And I'm like, boom. I'm like, "You ain't fighting." She goes, "Let me hit her. I'll break her fucking nose." And I'm like,
Man,
No.
I know stuff happens at our Sam's Club here in town.
does it?
Yeah,
I never
not a lot, but my boss will go to, because he lives way the hell out, like almost like the pier.
Okay.
But he works down here, and he goes to the one over by us, over in
over in
Madison Heights.
Oh, okay.
And over by work, and every single time he's in there, there's like a fight or an almost fight, like somebody's fighting because they don't have any. They have nobody working the registers, and they want everybody to use self-scan.
Well, yeah.
But there's nobody running the registers, and either way, there's so many people there, especially between 10 and 11 when they open.
Yeah.
That there's always people fighting or trying to push past each other.
You ain't gonna disrespect me.
Well,
And it's all the time. Or at the gas pumps because they have cheaper gas, so everybody's always waiting for a pump. Every single time he's at that store, either inside or at the gas pumps, there's a fight that happens.
And here's the problem at Sam's Club. They're owned by Walmart, and they don't pay their people shit.
No.
Costco pays good at least.
They're not going to break up any fights.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Costco. Costco at least pays good.
I've never had an experience at Costco where I stood in line for more than
no. Even when the lines are crazy,
15
they
minutes
move.
is probably the max. I've
Even
ever
when the
stood
lines
there.
are crazy, you move fast.
Yeah, and especially if I only have a couple of things, I'll just do the self scan because
Mhm.
whatever. I don't like that those self scans are putting people out of work. But also, I don't want to wait for anything, so fuck that shit. I'll still scan my own shit.
Yeah, but there's still like one or two people that work.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's always somebody that's like, "Hey, you can go to that one."
Yeah,
doing their job,
or they help. Like they'll scan your stuff. Like
or they'll do that. Yeah.
Get your pallet of dog food or whatever you're gonna get.
Right.
I mean, that's where I get my gluten-free dog food from.
Yeah.
So
your dog has gluten-free dog food.
Does it cut down his
yeah.
inflammation?
Do they have gluten?
It does. Yeah,
allergies?
the female dog, it did cut down her inflammation, and then the other one just got it because I'm not buying two separate dogs.
Right. Absolutely.
So
and
you get gluten-free.
Plus, he'll eat anything, probably. Right.
He will eat anything.
Yeah.
He's
Dale,
also
Dale, are
scared
you
of everything.
inflamed?
He's also scared of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dale ain't scared of shit.
Yeah. Like, what is it with the coming from the kitchen to the is he like freaked out by gates or what was he freaked out by that?
Well, because when he coming out of the dining room area into the kitchen area before you get to the living room, the steps. He's not scared of the steps. He's scared of the cat attacking him from those steps.
Right.
So he'll like scurry past and he does like a Scooby-Doo run where he's like feet and then takes off.
Yeah, because when I was
Does
watching
that.
your house, he was like acting crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, he told me something.
What
about
else is
this.
he scared of? Plastic bags, cell phones, the TV remote, the hot pack, the tray tables we sometimes
And this
use.
is a big dog.
He's a pit. He's a pit.
He's a big
part
pit bull.
I think he mixed with something else because he doesn't look like a pit.
He's a pit husky Australian Shepherd mix.
But he's pit bull.
He's definitely got some pit look in some of the similar. He's kind of.
He's a big dog and he is scared
of that.
shit.
I'm trying to think what else he's scared of. Loud noises.
Okay, here's the
What
X.
else?
Okay.
The X hamster cake fart.
Oh,
this is
actually-
the uncensored cake fart, Al. If you want to see it, I've seen it years ago, but
Man, that cake doesn't look bad.
It's delicious.
I'd probably eat that cake right now.
Before she farts.
Before she farts.
You know what I like the most? Cake farts.
Thank you for the contribution, Joseph.
It's great.
How do I let it do this?
Who filmed it?
Oh,
She just gets up on the counter.
I think I'm gonna have to get nice and comfortable for this one.
Let down her hair.
What do you say while we do
She has
it?
no boobies.
She has no boobs.
Have a nice butt.
She has a good enough butt to fart on your cake.
But I really don't care about that. I just want to see her fart on you.
Oh, yeah. She is so turned on right now for reals.
That is hilarious. Oh, then she's got one where it's open.
It's so stupid. And then it took off, so she's like, "We got to make more of these."
Oh, she did more.
They did more, but it was.
It's not. Yeah,
that was original. That was
And when she comes up off the cake,
Yeah.
and like her asshole just opens. It's hilarious.
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb, but hilarious.
What a concept.
Thank
huh?
you, Joseph.
Made millions of dollars off that concept. No,
Got pit bulls, their babies. Yeah, I know. That's what I.
no he is a baby.
They eat babies?
Mhm.
What?
No,
Oh,
they.
no.
That's like
when he's outside, he will bark at everything because he's a big, strong dog.
freaking
But he's
Crazy
fucking
Eyes.
scared of everything.
My old friend Crazy Eyes I was hanging out with. That's
Yeah.
what her dad, man. He had 2 rescues, and they were big pussies.
Yep.
They they really just wanted to be scratched and petted all the time, and the one like to sit there and lick your pants.
Wow.
Your pant leg. He would just sit there and like lick your pant leg and wait for you to pet him, and then would still just
Strip
keep
your
doing
flesh
it.
off the bone.
Yeah, and he would just wanted to lick you to death.
Phone charger cords he's scared of. Trying to think what else. I just had something else in my head. I can't remember what else he's scared of. Scared of our fireplace insert that we only use like 3 times a year because it's got a door on it. What else? There's a number of things he's scared of. It's weird.
This segment brought to you by
I think I've said the cat,
dogs.
but he's scared. My cat is smaller than your cat, and
Yeah.
he's scared of that cat.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they'll sleep by each other, so it's weird. He's like scared of them only when it's convenient.
Mhm.
Cats always fucking. If they live with a dog, they always hit the dog anytime the dog comes
Yeah,
anywhere near.
They've gotten to it a few times.
You know, like, and their cats are usually pretty crabby.
There's something else
Yeah.
he was scared of earlier, and I can't remember what it was. Crap. I said plastic bags. Something, I don't know, something fell off the table. He was scared of that.
So,
It didn't really make that loud of noise.
but he likes fireworks, eh?
Oh, the thing is, when he's outside and the fireworks start going off, he doesn't run to the house. He just barks at the fireworks. But then when you try to let him back out and the fireworks are still going, he will not go outside.
Right.
Nah.
So you were just barking at them. Why don't you just go back out and bark at them some more? Go take a shit before you go to bed or something. Jerk. Trying to think if there's anything else you're scared of. No.
That's it.
Pretty much just those 12 things.
So, guys, I'm probably going to cut the show quick. It's not so much that I'm done talking, but I feel a shit coming on.
You look like you've been suffering for the last like 20 minutes or
Yeah,
so.
I'm trying to ride it out, but the pain.
I'm having the same issues too because I ate tortilla soup and stuff for dinner.
So we'll
Probably ate too much of it. Plus candy corn. I ate some candy corn.
candy corn.
Candy corn is delicious. Or it was there, so I had to eat it. One of the two.
Give it. Sorry, guys, I didn't give you a second view of my ass crack.
Aw.
You got one earlier though.
That'll be on the OnlyFans
That's on
page
our
later
Only-
on.
Have me fart on your cake.
No.
Great butts of fire.
No. Yeah, I guess so. It is kind of porn because I would not want to watch a dude do it and laugh.
No.
I would only want to watch a chick do it.
I'd be like,
But
that's
like chicks
stupid.
farting is kind of funny to me anyways.
Chuck Berry would have loved that video.
Oh yeah. Chuck Berry loved it. He thought it was hilarious.
Jerry Lee Lewis would have liked it if she was 13 and related.
I still love the one where he's got like some assistant trying to like help him, and she's like bent down picking something up, and he's sitting on like one of the gearboxes, you know,
Yeah.
for all his equipment, and he just lifts his ass up and rips it.
Farts.
Yeah.
Good old Chuck Berry.
So, guys, I'm gonna shit.
Okay.
And we're gonna go.
Yeah.
And I guess.
Wait, before you go. No.
Yeah. It's getting a little hard here.
It's fine.
But, let me see. What do you want to end? Hey, we'll finish up the "I Need You Tonight"
All right.
by Inks.
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 All right, guys.
All right.
I'm suffering.
Yep. Thanks for listening.
Radiounderground.co.
Radiounderground.co. Come over here. Hit the wrong fucking thing.
Hit the right thing.
This is the song for I Need Farts Tonight from Chicks.
All you got is this moment. 21st century's yesterday. You can care all you want. Everybody does, yeah, that's okay, yeah. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. I'm lonely. Can't think at all. Gonna live my life. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind. Oh. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. So I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't think it all. Gonna live my life. I'm lonely. What do you think?